Yes, sir. I feel you. Waiting for broadcast to be published. That's what it's telling me. Are we there yet? Let's go. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, Hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, Hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. I grew up on the 50s, love my whole city. Got the little ones with me, I ain't going back to prison. House with a yard, I get my own unlocks, I walk my own yard. I'm Figueroa filthy, where I come from, dog, everybody's filthy. Get your hands dirty with them concrete burpees. Beer runs and licks, my heart was made, dog, with every single brick. Legend in my own, I get my little shine on. Got a house loan, I see a hater smiling, broke with a mouthful. Run with my ninjas, used to gun with my ninjas, used to split top ramens on the hood with my ninjas. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little. Big shout out to my boy Roach right there, out of East Los. What up, my G? I see you, homie. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Want to welcome you all to Hood Stocks. You know what to do. The greatest and worst podcast in the world. All at the same goddamn time?
Exact same time.
Are we gonna give it a thumbs up or are we gonna give it a thumbs down? We go.
Some Roman shit. Some Roman shit.
We give it a sideways.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, hey, that's what we do. Sometimes we do it really good and sometimes we do it really bad.
Sometimes we catch you funky in the middle too.
Yes, sir. Hey, today, man, what is today? Today's Tuesday? Taco Tuesday?
Nah, it's Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday, yeah.
Hey, bro, as long as Taco Tuesday has been out, how come every time when Taco Tuesday around, I see LeBron James doing the Taco Tuesday?
Hey, at least you know how to make it as a basketball superstar, and you gotta hit Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
100%.
It ain't Gatorade, it's not training every weekend, it's tacos.
I mean, he came to LA and, you know what I mean, he caught the vibe real quick.
So, I mean, it's a secret. The secret's in the tacos.
Yes, sir.
You just gotta find the secret of the taco.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, bro. 100%, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Lakers for clinching that number 1 seed, even though they've been fucking losing the past couple games. But I know what Vogel's doing. Vogel's just moving these different plays around. He's trying different combinations, so I get it. But it's different, and we're gonna see what it do. It's different in the bubble because there's no pressure. But that's another conversation for another time. Today's guest is a soldier. Today's guest is a survivor. Today's guest is an individual that has faced the unthinkable. From his own words, I want you to give a warm welcome to comedian Elias Zepeda, a.k.a. Snoopy, West Side, 18th Street. Let's go! Get up in there, champ. Get up in there, homie.
I'm ready, son. I'm ready.
Yeah, dog. Hey, thank you, brother.
Hey, man.
For making it through, coming through, bro.
Thank you for inviting me, bro.
Yes, sir,
Thank you
dog.
for inviting me, man.
And I love that fucking imitation you just did. Impersonation you did
First
right
time.
now
First time I ever
on
did
Mike
it.
Tyson,
First
homie.
time I ever did it.
Is Mike Tyson gonna win that fight?
He gonna win the fight.
He gonna win
He's
that
gonna
fight.
win the fight,
He
man.
gonna-
I mean,
he gonna knock-
homeboy's a little too chunky right now. He's just a little too chunky right now.
Tyson is?
No, Roy.
Oh, Roy, yeah.
I love Roy.
He still got that fucking double chin. I mean, he's always had just like a kind of like a big fucking whoop.
Kind of played to his advantage with a jaw hit, you know?
Yeah,
you can soak a little
that
bit up.
motherfucker got a jaw, dog.
That's the cheeks.
It's like, do I want to hit that jaw or do you want to hit that brick wall? I mean, which one's gonna hurt more? You know what I
You
mean?
gotta kind of like kick him in the throat.
Yeah, real
Sneak a
shit.
kick in the throat.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, what's that? Kick him in the nuts.
Well, I gotta figure it out, but we gonna figure it out. You
Yeah,
know?
100%. I'll kick him for you, dog.
Yeah,
Don't trip,
man.
dog.
What?
I got you, my G. That's how we do that shit, dog.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Mike
even-
gonna eat him though.
What's that?
Mike's gonna eat him up though.
Mike's gonna eat him up.
Mike's gonna eat him up.
Yeah,
There's-
like some motherfucking Wheaties and shit. Like some
man.
motherfucking Captain Crunch.
Like a throwing fake. That's how it's gonna be.
Hey, I mean, what's your favorite cereal, bro? I mean, what do you
My
fuck
favorite
with, dog?
cereal. Oh,
Growing up, what was your favorite cereal?
growing up into this day, the frog and the bear.
The Frog and the Bear?
What was that shit there? I got him at the house right now. The little fucking little peanut looking thing like
yeah.
Honey
No, I
Smacks.
mean, the Honey Smacks.
Honey Smacks. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, man, those my shit. I can eat them dry. I eat any cereal dry though.
Yeah, it's just bomb, but
That's my favorite
Smacks is
cereal.
bomb.
Favorite
And
cereal.
actually, it's probably one of the like out of all these fucking cereals that are just loaded with sugar. That's probably like the most healthiest loaded sugar cereal there is.
Okay, cool.
Because they are actually they're like some type of oats. What is it, bro?
Oat puff or some type of wheat puff. Or as soon as you puff anything, it's cereal. Damn.
I mean, dog, motherfucking cereal companies are like, you know what? I'm gonna get this thing that is really good for you, and I'm gonna make it the worst thing you can ever eat in your life. If you eat too much of this shit, you won't get diabetes. They don't put that on the box.
Here's some heaven. Let me just drizzle some death on it one time.
let me just drizzle. Here's a whole lot of heaven and a whole lot of death.
Here's some diabetes, babe.
Here's diabetes. Hell yeah, my boy. Good shit.
Yeah,
hey, shout out to John McHugh. Hey, I appreciate that $4.99. Homeboy been waiting all week for this interview. Saludos, my G. That's a homie right there. He's always tapping in with us, brother.
That's right. Much love. Much love.
Yeah, shout out to everybody tapping in, bro. You know what? To be honest, homie, I predicted this podcast is gonna be a real good one, bro.
Anything to make us good, bro.
100%. In all interviews, I like to call them conversations because motherfuckers are like, you can't interview where shit. I'm like, fool, I was just kicking it, having a conversation. I didn't interview that fool. We were just chopping it up. Now, maybe you just didn't like the conversation. Well, that's your problem, homie. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Like, you don't got a pad right here with some little notes talking about, what was your first traumatic experience? You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening.
I mean, it wouldn't be hood stocks if I did, dog. I mean, don't get it twisted, brother. Sometimes...
Let me not be rude, man. I'm over here. Lack of manners.
I mean, please don't.
Forgive me.
Sir?
So uncouth. That's just legit, bro.
Yeah.
That's a little something from my little shop.
Is that right?
Yeah, I got a little delivery shop that, man, show much love.
That's tight, dog.
Bad. Always Sunday delivery. They bad, man.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah.
I seen you doing those dabs and shit on your Instagram, bro. I said, oh, I can't fuck with that shit.
Everybody says that same shit, though, till I kind of like sneak them. But big dab. I do that shit all the time, though. I went
to a smoke shop one time with my cousin in downtown LA. It was recently, bro, and we're copping some shit real quick, dog. And they said he had a number, and they fucking, you know, sometimes they play those little games and shit, and they rolled this thing. They spun the wheel on them, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you could have got like a free pre-roll or I don't know, something, bro. He won a dab, and they're like, would you like a dab? And he was like, hell yeah. And that little freak half naked bitch, you know what I mean? They'd be selling all these motherfuckers that weed and shit, dog.
Yeah, they be trying to influence motherfuckers to go in by being half dressed and don't know shit about the weed.
Yeah, they're high as fuck too. They're like,
smoking all the product, don't know shit about the weed.
I said, bitch, that's supposed to be a 2.5, not a 0.5. You know what I mean? The bitch is high as fuck. Nah, but anyways, so he wins the dab, dog. They take him over there and shit. And I mean, my cousin, dog, is a professional, dog.
Okay.
He's a pro, dog. Like, okay. I mean,
heavyweight.
Yeah, dog. I mean, we family, we blood family, dog. So as far as I can remember, he has always been a pothead. He was that dude that I come home, I go to my grandma's and he had the 6-foot water bong and shit, dog. You know what I mean? 90 shot. And, you know, I'm tweaked out, bro. I don't want to see no motherfucking weed, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, slow down right there.
Yeah, bro.
You going fast,
bro. Yeah, get the fuck out of with that
fourth
shit.
Day, you know?
You know, and I'll never forget, I threw up when I hit that motherfucker too. And he thought it was the funniest shit in the world. He was hitting like a champ. But I watched that fool hit that dab, dog. And that motherfucker couldn't stop coughing, dog.
Oh, shit.
It fucking knocked his motherfucking ass into another world, dog.
Oh, man, he met his match.
Maybe, dog.
Okay.
I mean, if you're, so check it out. If you smoke, if you a wake and bake dude off of just, you know, regular fucking trees and shit, dog, you know, I mean, would it hit any motherfucker like that that's not used to smoking dabs?
A dab?
Yeah.
You could hit this shit. You could hit a pan all day, every day, and a dab's still going to chop you in the throat. A dab's going to come at you. It's going to come at you like alcohol comes at you compared to beer.
Got you.
Because this is just sipping. And you hit a dab, and that's like, here's some fucking alcohol de caña. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's that shit.
Yeah.
That's that shit. It'll kick you in the ass.
Yeah, so that's what it did to him, dog. So when I see that dude that fool, dog, I was like, oh, no. You ain't going to get me. If you got this motherfucker like that, damn. I'm going to be like, man down.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Call the ambulance.
I think I got him like that.
Yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy.
But you be fucking with that shit, huh? You pothead now, huh? I mean, not now, but like that's what you do.
No, actually now. Like I wasn't before. Like I don't know. I could say maybe about 6 years back.
Yeah.
And back from then,
yeah, for sure.
I was a heavy drinker.
Okay.
I was a heavy drinker, bro, from like the age of 13. 13 was steady. Of course, I was still alcohol here and there, like from 11 to 12.
Gotcha.
But at 13, I was like posted at the liquor store. Not posted like not going to school or nothing, but on the weekends, I'm kicking at the liquor store talking about, hey, paisa, hey, I got $3.50. Me compras un 211? Keep the change. So I get my shit and I'm already...
That's what you always had to do with the winos and shit, done.
Yeah, you had to give me the change.
Keep the change, fool.
Yeah, otherwise, like...
They'll be like, I'll be right
No
back.
mames, güey, no te voy a comprar nada.
Yeah.
Keep the change. Oh, okay, mijo, come on. What else you want?
Yeah. Hell yeah, done.
Yeah, so...
I remember them days,
Weed
though.
now, weed's the one.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt, bro.
It started with weed, then it got to dabs and shit, and dabs quickly took over. Because bud don't even hit like it used to.
Nah, hell
Not at all, not at all. Like I could smoke a blunt. Of course it's gonna hit. It's still a good hit because you get all the terpenes and whatnot. You get all the shit that's extracted when you're extracting for the wax.
Okay.
So you get all the purities of the plant. You get all the whole natural shit.
All the good shit.
And all the good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I fuck with the stronger shit.
And so you don't drink no more, huh?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Not really. It's a rare motherfucking occasion. Like I said, the last time I did, maybe it was like one of the first comedy shows I did.
Gotcha.
You know? Not even shows, but the first open mics I did.
Yeah, for sure. So, let's rewind. Let's rewind life, bro. Let's rewind life, and then we'll come back to that first comedy act you did, brother. You know, so you're raised in L.A., Los Angeles.
I'm raised in L.A. County.
Okay.
Like I took the tour damn near.
Yeah, no doubt.
I started out. I gotta get your opinion because I get everybody's opinion on this.
Gotcha.
Is where you from? When somebody's like, "Hey, where you from?" Would that be where you were born or where you spent the first years of your life?
I mean, I look at it like this, brother. I guess it all depends on the individual, dog.
Okay.
You know, if you hit me with where I'm from, homie, I'm gonna tell you where my hood where I'm from, bro. You know what I mean? But then again, it all depends on the individual that's asking me the question.
Yeah. Okay. Like if you're in a conversation where gang shit won't get brought up.
Okay.
You know, you're in a conversation with a civilian, a regular civilian. You know, like, hey, where you from? Not, hey, where you from?
Yeah.
That little interview type shit.
Well, I guess I can fluctuate in regards to how much information I want to give sometimes. Okay. You know, and sometimes you'll be like to the exact. You'll be like, you know what, bro, I was a little right here and I was, you know, right here. Or sometimes you'll be just like, you know, this area. You know what I mean? You know, I guess it depends on you and it depends on the individual that's asking you, brother. You know what I mean? Because what a trip though, if you really think about it, bro. Because for some people can be a really broad scope in how you can answer that, dog. Especially if you were bounced around as a kid. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna trip you on how not even get bounced around yet. I'm gonna trip you on how to start it out as a fucking infant. When my mom was pregnant with me, she was living in Southgate with my dad.
Gotcha.
10253.5 Atlantic Avenue, Southgate, California.
How the fuck you still remember that, bro?
Because that's the first address I had to remember.
And up to what age?
Seven.
Up to what?
Up to age 7. Well, I still remember it, but up to age 7 is when it was still relevant.
So up to from what age to what age?
Oh, when did I remember it?
I might be asking too many questions, bro. But it's just kind of, were you young? When was the last time you lived there? How old were you, bro? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I was 7.
You were 7.
I was 7.
So you remember this at 7 years old, bro?
I remember this at 3.
I don't remember motherfucking addresses at 7 years old,
Just
bro.
because if I got lost, my mom was very adamant as far as like, mijo, if I can't find you, you got to tell whoever the fuck cop.
You got to tell the cops, whoever.
10253.5 Atlantic Avenue, Southgate, California, 90802. That's what I had to tell them if I had to get lost. You
That's
know?
a good mama right there, dog.
That's a good mama. You know, rest in peace. I remember, I informed you I lost her last year.
R.I.P. Moji. I'm sorry. My condolences, brother.
Man, you know what? But it's crazy because she wouldn't mind a lot of the things that I would have done now leading me today if I'm able to help people because of the experiences I've had, you know?
I think you know what I mean? I think right now what I know, the little that I know from the conversations prior to this this podcast, bro, I would agree with it. And I'm sure after this podcast, I'm gonna be like, dog, you gotta do it. You feel me? Hey, let's put that water over here on that side, cool, dog. I don't want that to
for sure.
take you from your you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. But long story short, I was born in Long Beach with my parents living in Southgate. So I was born in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Once they took me out the hospital, I went back to Southgate as a baby.
Gotcha.
So up until 7 years old, I was living in Southgate from birth. So I don't know if I'm from Long Beach because I was born in Long Beach, or if I'm from Long Beach because I spent the first 7 years of my life in Southgate.
Okay. And so then how did you end up from your neighborhood, brother? Being the fact that there's not a Southgate 18th Street.
Trip, fucking out.
Or is there?
I mean, there might be, you know? There might be. But
Yeah.
I don't know, you like I've seen you say on a couple podcasts, certain people watch this. So that'll be homework for them to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to make life easy on you motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? That's for Instagram. That's for them dudes doing all this, doing all this on Instagram. That's crazy.
No, for sure, bro. No, you know what? That's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
But what you said before that, bro, sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but
I got you on that.
I wound up, though, the way I got put into my neighborhood is because I was at a party. I was tagging. You know, I was a tag bang, whatever you want to do. I was at a little 18 and under club. Remember those when they used to do 18 and under clubs?
Yeah, they used to have one on fucking on Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard. I forget the name of the shit was, but if you went on the wrong night, it was a bunch of gay dudes.
It wasn't that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't that one. It was one. It was some shit. I don't know. It was in Downey.
Yeah.
But I was there and I met some broad. Went to go kick it with this broad. Wound up meeting her cousin's man. You know, so me and him met each other. We started talking to each other.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker's like, hey, how you make your money? I'm like, my money? I don't make too much extra money right now. I fucking jack cars. Like, he robs shit from cars.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. I started fucking with you. Like, cool. I started learning about you, meeting your brother. Y'all from 18. You know, y'all from the hood. So I'm like, okay. So from them, I mean, more people. I get my put on as a tagger. You know, later on, because I get pressed. Like, the homie's like, well, come on now. Like, you tripping? You ain't no motherfucking tagger. Like, you ain't no motherfucking tagger. Knock that shit off. So that shit got into my head. I went with it. You know, I was doing my thing. You know, I was a little kid. So I went there. And shit, next thing you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm head in it.
Got you.
I'm just head in it. I'm head in the mix. And
That's a tough neighborhood to be from, because you guys are so big, and so if your neighborhood's so big, then that means, you know, you have a lot more enemigos than the average neighborhood that might just be in a certain area, one area, and just the surrounding neighborhoods is their enemigos, opposed to being from a hood like 18th Street, homie. You know what I mean? There's different sides, bro. And so you might be from this side over here, but you gotta pay attention and take notes to what's going on over here, homie, because you're gonna be on this part of town and not even know you got beef with these motherfuckers,
you
dog.
think you get in the way. You think you're over here like in La La Land, like, oh, I'm chilling. Hey, what the fuck? Hold on, I just saw a little Disney sign. What the fuck you shooting at me for, man? I was chilling.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what it is.
Comes with the territory. Yeah. Got to keep your head on a swivel.
Ain't nothing you really can do to complain about it, because it ain't gonna change.
Yeah.
So it's just, you adapt to it. You adapt to it like the next animal adapts to the ones chasing them.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the deer, you're gonna be the leopard.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all that is.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta live, you gotta protect yourself.
Got to.
Yeah.
You gotta survive, you gotta find a way to do it.
Most definitely. So let's get back to your childhood, my boy. You were raised with your mom and your pops?
Moms and pops till 7, that's when he split up.
Okay.
Went to a little Southgate Elementary and whatnot. Pops was a construction worker.
Yeah.
They separated though because I guess mom's, at the time, it wasn't the same issue that she had when I got older. It was a little diet pill issue. So
Okay.
that progressed, that advanced. It was its own little beast before, so it re-showed its little face, you know, because my pops wasn't dealing with that. He was an old school person. I'm at work, you're gonna be at the house. Like, cuida mi hijo, yo te cuido. Just clean my house and feed me, I'm good.
Take care of you.
Yeah, that's it. You don't gotta do shit else. So being that he provided like that, you gotta listen to what the fuck I tell you too. This is 86. You know, I'm born in 86.
Got you.
So even over here, the times aren't that out as they are, you know? They're not as, I don't know, liberal. They're not as advanced. They're progressive.
Yeah.
They were not as progressive as they are today.
Yeah, most definitely. Like back then, it was a little more, you know, and especially with individuals too. You know what I mean? I think they called it like the baby boom era or some shit like that.
That was the 80s?
80s was that, yeah. I believe so, dog. I could be corrected though. You know what I mean? Feel free to do it, which I know the Goonies will right here. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, put me up on game. Shit, if it.
But anyways, they had an old school. A lot of them had, you know, it was just, you know what I mean? It's not too far from the fucking 50s and the 40s, bro. You know what I mean? Where they were just stay-at-home moms, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so these parents were raised then, And that's what they know. So, I mean, like you said, to this point in time and shit, you know what I mean? Like, there's some households that baby's making way more money than dude is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
she
taking care of that motherfucker, dog.
It's a whole different area, you know?
100%. And I love it too, dog. Equal rights, dog.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
definitely. There's no reason that it shouldn't be equality.
Exactly.
But when it came to that, he found out that she was acting a little funny bunny. She was staying up a couple nights. She wasn't going to sleep. Or why are you cleaning the dishes when I'm coming home from a construction shift at 4 a.m? You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like, hey, a la verga. Te me sales.
Yeah.
That's where I went. So we wound up. We didn't motel hop for a long time. We was in motels for. As a kid, you can't really tell time too long. Being that I was 7, I can't be like it was 6 months. It was 8 months. You know.
Yeah.
My timeline wouldn't be like that as a kid. But it was maybe like a grade. I could say maybe we were in motels for a grade, for the 3rd grade. So I went there. I jumped schools in the 3rd grade in the motels. We got a pad. We got a little duplex.
Yeah.
So her real issue, resurfaced. She had the same little crystal issue that I picked up later on in my teens.
Yeah.
So I picked up that shit too. But I was never hungry. It wasn't one of those situations where like I didn't have a mom and a dad, you know? I wasn't one of them dudes that started gangbanging because, hey, you know, I don't have a father figure. He was there. He was there every weekend.
Yeah.
We had food in the fridge. Mom's worked at a domestic violence shelter, worked at a college. But I was an only child. I was an only child to a mom that worked a lot. Started walking to school like at 4th grade. That's like gangster right there. I was walking to school at 4 years old. But started going to school like walking at 4th grade. Started seeing the streets. Started seeing who the fuck I kicked it at the hamburger spot. Who's at the liquor spot that I gotta pass by. Mind you, I'm living in Long Beach, I just never really seen gangsters. Like my tios are gangbangers or whatnot, but they're the generation that I wouldn't even know was a gangster at that time of my life. That little straw hat, button up shit with the pants all high. I didn't like those movies, so I didn't know those figures.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't watch Pachuco shit. I didn't watch American Me as a child. So I didn't recognize those figures. I just knew, oh, that's Theo Demon. Why you got a name like that? My Theo's name is Demon. That's funny. It's crazy. But yeah, it was just, I was a wannabe before I was ever in shit.
I think we all are. I think it all starts like that.
Not too many motherfuckers admit that though, my boy.
No, it starts
some
like that,
some motherfuckers be on that level. Man, I was like 3 years old, fucking. Someone was like, man, blow your nose real quick.
Yeah, motherfuckers, you were not born a motherfucking killer. You're not born a gangster. You're not born an artist. You're not born a construction worker. You're not born a good cook. There's levels to this shit. You know what I mean?
That one hurt. Yeah, that's right. You're right on that though.
Yeah, there's levels, my G. So yeah, we if you like to, I mean, admit it or not, we were all once upon a time. I mean, I've been a wannabe several times then, bro, because just in different endeavors that I've gone into.
Okay, like different aspects
of life, bro,
okay,
where
yeah,
you're like, okay, I'm at the streets, I'm a motherfucking journeyman. Oh, now I'm coming into this fucking trade right here. I'm an apprentice. You know what I mean? I'm back at the bottom now. I got to work myself up. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
But
so you were a little wannabe. You wanted to be from you've seen everything that's going on in the neighborhood and shit.
Yeah, not even just in general with my neighborhood, you know. Just enjoy it with the function of it. Like, oh, that's how they cut their hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Cortez. I think that was one of my first moves. Because my mom shut down shaving my head quick, fast. I found her clippers and I was a bloody mess. I fucked them up, and I got fucked up by my dad too. He whooped my ass after that shit.
How about them clippers, dog? When them clippers, dog, would fucking cut your head, homie.
And it was the old school ones. It wasn't the ones you cut your hair with today.
Yeah.
It was those ones like
they go sideways. The oyster one.
It's the ones with the blades like this.
And does the blades
it's
go
like a little pinch in the middle?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the old school ones.
Got you.
Oh, hell no. It was a Remington. It must have been like 5 years old. The blade must have been dull as fuck.
Yeah.
My stepdad was laughing at my ass. Because I think I was like about 10 years old with that. Like 9 years old, 10 years old doing that. And he was laughing his ass off. Like, go ahead, put some alcohol on it now. He's gonna fix it. Put some alcohol.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck you. I don't trust you. Dad came home, seen my shit. My mom snitched on me, of course. Told my pops. He came to the crib. All right, mijo, come here. So he seen my shit was all whacked up, and he was got the alcohol. Bow. You ever done that shit?
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
On
bro.
a bloody head?
Yeah, with like sometimes, when I shave my head with like a fucking fucked up ass razor that need to be, I gotta hit the 99-cent store again and get a new one and shit.
I gotta give you props.
And then you got that toilet paper on your fucking head from the little fucking, you know what I mean?
Does it clench your jaw? Like when the alcohol hits your head, does it?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel good, bro.
To me, it automatically clenches my jaw. I immediately go in death mode. Just
Yeah.
fuck all that shit. But yeah, I was with all that shit, man. About 6th grade is when I was really, really, really like, I wasn't even talking like that. Like, hey, what's up, eh? What's up, eh?
Yeah.
Like, knock that shit off, man. I look at myself, if I could see myself back then, today, that's crazy.
We laugh. If we all can see ourselves, bro, we can rewind the fucking, if we can just pull up the VCR, homie, and just rewind that old bitch and blip, 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 blip,
Most
blip.
definitely.
Oh, man, we'd smoke one and we all laugh, dog. It'd be fucking comedy to us, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. But, I mean, that shit grew, that little wanting to be part of something.
Yeah.
Wanted to do something,
Wanted to belong to something.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got their reasons.
Yeah.
My wife has asked me numerous amount of times, why'd you start? Why'd you start? Because we have deep-ass conversations, She picks my head apart more than anybody has. And that kind of lets me learn as well about myself. So it's like, why did you? Somebody asked the question, usually back in the day, because I did, so what?
Yeah.
That's the answer. Because I did. Fight about it. That's the answer.
Yeah, I mean, especially if anyone or homies asking you and shit, it's not gonna be like, you're not gonna be like, oh, well, what happened, dog, is I was fucking hurting inside and I needed some love.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be like,
Exactly.
homie, cause I'm about that life, my G, homie,
Yeah.
whoop, 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 pop, pop, pop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
you
what's
wanna
happening,
fight?
homie? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So shit, I wound up tagging, and that was that. That was where. Well, you know what? I wound up feeling what came with being a wannabe. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that comes with itself. You get missed for being a gangster. Some motherfuckers didn't care, so you get your ass beat. You start getting jumped. You start getting mistaken for. So then it's cool. I'm getting used to. So I got a cayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting a little callous to this.
Yeah.
Cool, I realized I could take an ass beating. I got picked on in elementary. I got jumped in 5th grade on a constant basis. As a kid, you shouldn't, but I did. So that it gave me like a little cushion.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So getting through that, it was nothing. So I was like, cool. I started going to my pops' house. Before he passed, he would tell me like, fuck, man, I should have never told you to go out there with your cousin and go fucking, I should have never told you. So he's living in, he's not even in Southgate no more. My pops is in Carson now, about on 182nd and Avalon. You familiar with the area?
Not too much, bro.
Okay.
You know, back in the day, bro, for me, dog, when we were in the neighborhood and shit, dog,
You don't leave the hood.
You don't leave the hood.
You don't
dog.
leave the
You
hood.
don't leave the hood. You be like, Carson, where the fuck is that at?
Yeah,
That's by the
yeah.
beach somewhere, huh?
Like,
you
you
know what
look
I
at
mean?
the liquor store, like, hold on, I want to make sure that's in my sight the whole time. You get 20 blocks down. Now, I can still see that bitch, though. I can still see it.
I mean, every time the homies be like, come on, fool, we're going to go to Paramount to this party. We're going to go to South Central to this whoop-de-whoop, or wherever the fuck it might be and shit. I mean, we'll go there, bro. But we won't be in a hurry to get back to the hood. Like, at least a bunch of us will. And then you got the certain homies be like, fool, what the fuck? Fool, kick it, have fun. The hyenas around and shit, dog.
Yeah.
Shit bumping, everything's popping, homie, you know what I mean?
Hell
But
yeah.
we're just like, we got something to go do. And motherfuckers really ain't got nothing to do, dog. Motherfuckers just go get high, go sell some dope, go fucking fuck with some hood rats, go do, you know what I mean? Just be in the hood, dog.
But acting like it's an accomplishment. Because
Yeah.
at a certain age, you're like, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, bro.
You out there, you bringing back money, you bringing back bloody knuckles. That's an accomplishment, bro. Yeah. But I wound up tag banging. So that was a little bit. My pops told me, hey, Sakate, you don't go outside the house. Go. I was like, all right, cool. My cousin stayed. My cousin lived around the block. So on my way to going to see him, I met everybody in the middle. Everybody in the middle was the ones I really wanted to hang out with. Because my cousin, like, that's, he had good theater times. I had good party times with him.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh shit, wait, these motherfuckers are fuck ups. And that's the way I shouldn't have went, even because he would always tell me, like, man, what the fuck? Come party with me over here. Over there. Like, let's go to this party. You wanna go to that fucking party? Why you wanna go to the party that still got fucking yellow tape around the block? Like, damn, but that was my shit. I always wanted to, I I was quería ir a la mierda, you know? I wanted to go to the bullshit.
Yeah.
And fucking,
I mean, when you're in the bullshit, you want to stand in the deepest part of the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's comfortable. It gets comfortable fast.
You want the shit up to your neck coming. Where you're like, man, it smells like shit around here. You know what I mean? You're still complaining about it, but you know what I mean?
Oh man, it's just,
yeah.
you know, you breathing in the carbon dioxide like it's fertilizer.
It smells like home.
I love the smell of feces in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though, bro. I mean, if you're young, you active, you know what I mean? You want to be in the shit, well, make sure that shit's up to your motherfucking neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but this day and age, to the ones that are out there that are watching this, that's not the way to live.
Yeah, not at all. Nowhere, no way am I condoning it.
And I wanna throw that out there just because I'm a pops, you know what I mean? A little older, you know. We've been through some shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
And I don't ever wanna, you know, we're just, you know, we're telling, we have our stories. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
like, I would never want it for the next man's son, for the next woman's son, for the next man involved in general. You know, I got little nephews. I got, you know, I on both sides, on my in-laws and on my side. I don't want none of them little motherfuckers going through any bullets, I did that for you. I got shot, so you can see me. I can show you my bullet holes. You know, that's fine. You can see, ouch, it hurts. Don't do it. You don't have to touch the fire to get burned. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you only didn't get shot. You've not once, but 12 times?
12 times now.
Yeah.
11 times the first time. 12 times with this last little one. I was in my ankle, though. I didn't even feel that shit.
It was nothing, huh?
I mean, it wasn't that it was nothing. I lost a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
You know, but the doctors were tripping because I'm rolling in on the gurney. Like, good afternoon. Like, hey, how you doing?
And it's because when you got shot in your ankle, you were already in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So
this was like last May.
Last May you got shot in your ankle and you're in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. I got busted in my head in a wheelchair in 2009. Yeah.
Let's get to those stories, dog. Because I'd like to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, so let's keep it moving.
We can get to the first one, man. To how I wound up in a wheelchair.
Let's do that.
I went to a quinceañera back in 2005, September 23rd. I went, I got invited, but mind you, people are already telling me it's in the wrong neighborhood, you know?
Yeah, let me push this up.
Yeah, I keep on hearing myself go out.
Yeah.
It's in the wrong neighborhood, you know? No, don't go. My stupid ass is the one to go. I'm gonna get you into some shit because I'm gonna get myself into some shit and call you. You feel me? After I'm all bloody, I'm gonna be like, hey, I just got jumped. Why? Who you with? By myself? Why'd you go over there? Man, you from the hood, get over here.
Yeah.
You know, and that stupid shit. So I went, and I'm doing my stupid shit. I start going around, banging on people. And I start banging on the wrong people, and motherfuckers start making phone calls. Well, some females see me, you know, those people, and was like, hey, so-and-so's here. Boom. People showed up. I was like, all right, shit, what's happening? Put out a pistol. Like, oh, shit. Okay. Bet, cool. Go outside after a bit. That's where it starts happening. I got hit from the back. Took 3 to the back. I took my first 3 on the back of my left side. One of them. But I took 3. I turned, took 3 more right here, 3 more right here, 4 more right here. 1 on my side, 11. And yeah, I tried to get back. I knew my back was fucked by the first time. Right? Like right away. I knew my back was fucked off. I didn't wake up and the doctor told me, hey, you can't walk anymore. Nah, motherfucker, I know that shit. Like I couldn't get back up to chase the motherfucker that shot me. Cause as soon as I hit the floor, I tried to like in my mind, I tried to get back up. But my top half just folds right over my legs. So it's like, oh fuck. Like I threw myself backwards, like, man, fuck. Like they got my legs. They got my back. So that came in and it was just, I mean, it was a crowd, you know, it was all fucking gone because it's not like I was clear-headed. I just took a couple little handful of bullets, you know? So adrenaline's running, shit's going on. I believe I passed out one time right there before the paramedics got there. That's what I hear. I don't remember that at all. But paramedics got there. I had my hood jersey on, by the way, at the enemy's spot in the enemy's hood by myself without a burner.
Yeah.
So, one of those situations. You want to smack yourself?
So the bullets not only hit your side, but did they hit your spine?
All three, the first three.
First three hit your spine.
The first three, it was like bow, I turn, bow, bow. That's why I got like bars and rods in my back right now. That's because I guess it was shattered from a certain section. It was shattered. Like, you familiar with levels and shit? Like with T10 and whatnot, like spinal, cervical levels?
Yeah. I'm not real familiar, but I've heard them because, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, gotta be like a T10 incomplete. That's about my waist level. So I got little, just very, very slight movement left to right in my right foot, with my right leg.
So you can move it a little?
No, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. My left one is that motherfucker need to get a job. He need to do something. But my right one, I can move it a little bit. Like if I can get when I get in a walker, I can pick it up off the floor a little bit. Like it's from the hips. So that one got a little action. Off top, I was supposed to be fucked up from like right here. I was supposed to be like not being able to sit up. I was supposed to be pretty fucked up from the beginning. They wrote me off for like 10% after I got shot. Well, ambulance got there. They cut my jersey. Me being stupid, being in my head, being turned the fuck up. Like somebody just cut my jersey. Like, hey, homie, boom. I don't know if I threw a good punch, but the motherfucker hit me with a syringe and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn. Like, nah, this doesn't feel like I'm dying. This feels like this motherfucker just got me high. So they put me on the gurney and shit starts getting a little crazy. I guess my body the wound starts taking a toll. I lost a lot of blood. I went to Long Beach Memorial. St. Mary's, I went to St. Mary's. I got shot on, I ain't gonna say where I got shot on, but I got shot on like maybe 3 blocks away from the hospital. But that's mainly what saved me.
Was being 3 blocks away from the hospital?
Was being 3 blocks away from the hospital because in those 3 blocks, those 11 shots made it so I bleed out 8 times. I had to get enough blood transfusions for like 8 full-bodied people, 8 grown adults.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you said, so when you got hit, you didn't go out right away. You didn't pass out right away.
Nah.
You fell down because obviously when you got, you know what I mean, fools rolled up on you. If you got hit on the back, you try to break.
Nah.
Oh, you didn't try to break?
Nah. I tried to turn around towards the dude.
Oh, they rolled up. They got you in the.
I got shot from the back. I got hit in the back and I turned around like this. Like I turned around like But these didn't push.
Yeah.
I kind of just twisted my top half.
And you went down right there.
With the bullets, it seemed like it took a long time. Like no lie. Like the do seemed like it took fucking 5 minutes.
And if you don't mind me asking, how far away was the person from you and what caliber did you get hit with?
Damn. I know that shit all the time. I want to say 45.
Yeah.
I want to say 45, but yeah, I'm pretty sure 45.
Were they close to you?
No,
bro?
yeah, very close. From like me to the door.
Yeah.
That bad, like from me to the door.
Because to actually almost hit you with that whole clip, or I don't know, whatever the situation was.
Yeah, I came across a couple people to be like, oh, they had a whoop-de-whoop clip. Like, I don't fucking know. I didn't see the person that shot me.
Yeah, I mean, but usually gang members don't have no aim, bro. They try to shoot someone. Yeah. They shoot the bird on the fucking on the telephone pole wire. You know what I mean?
You get a motherfucker from the back. How you gonna miss?
Yeah, no, and if you're fucking 6 feet, 8 feet away from them, bro, 10 feet away from them, then yeah, bro.
Motherfucker like 6 feet away from me.
6 feet away, bro.
Woo. At the moment, it doesn't hurt. Not saying that it's cool.
It's just shock.
Yeah, it felt like getting punched a shitload of times. It felt like real solid punches a lot of times. Dropped. I actually died in the ambulance one time. I was going out, and one of the dudes, I guess they was doing the whole thing, like everybody was squirming all over the place. I'm in the ambulance, doors closed, they pulling off. We driving. And mind you, this is only 3 blocks, but it seemed like so much happened. It seemed like it was an eternity, you know? But at one moment,
I mean, the pain you were in, just the actual moment.
Yeah,
I can imagine. I don't want to imagine, but if you try to imagine that just traumatic fucking time in your fucking life, can probably
like
just seem just so.
Yeah, it was like an overload. Like I wouldn't even be like it. like I wouldn't say that it hurt. Like it didn't really hurt because obviously I'm in shock.
Yeah.
But like it's like a sensory overload type shit, you know? But as I'm going out, as I'm in and out of consciousness first, I feel the motherfucker pull a rib spreader in my shit so he could put the chest tube in because my lungs collapsed. Because I got hit on this one, my ribs went out, my lung collapsed. So they had to put a chest tube in. Before they did that, you know that little shit? It looks similar to that shit that they use, gynecologists use. It's like a duck. They spread shit open. Yeah, they put that.
For like a pap smear or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for the.
Yeah, to widen some shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They slid that motherfucker in. That shit felt cold. That shit felt weird. That shit felt invasive.
Like it just opened up your inside and you felt that cold air go inside your body or something, or what?
Nah, well, shit. I couldn't. The cold. I felt the cold steel.
The steel on the fucking.
But it wasn't like a stab feeling. Cause I've been stabbed in the head with a flathead screwdriver, so it didn't like nothing really happened. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was like cold steel, and it was just like a different little sensation. But that one happened, and man, no lie, I felt comfortable. Like there was a little moment when I felt peaceful, very, very, very peaceful.
Did you feel like, was that at the time in the ambulance when you said you died one time right there?
There was like seconds before, I want to say. Like
you felt like that?
Yeah, like I couldn't feel the panic anymore. I couldn't feel the paramedics panic. I couldn't feel anybody's panic. Some paramedic grabbed my hand from the top. Like I just remember feeling my eyes, somebody going like this in my eyes. Like, wow, and I was fighting that shit. Like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't tired. Like, this ain't nap time. Watch out, move. I'm trying to stay up. So I look back, and the paramedic looks at me like he looks at me like a certain way. And he was like, come on, dude, what the whoop? He was like, hey, if you know, if you religious or anything, like I suggest you pray. And I was just like, man.
You remember him telling you this?
Yeah.
And he was telling you this?
Yeah, he was like, he was emotional. He was a little, like he was in there with me.
Damn, bro.
Like he was in there with me, no lie. But like at the moment, the way my head was, I was in that type of, I'm not gonna make it to this type of shit. I've done so much. I'm so guilty of this, you know? So I told him, with what I could, I told him, I was like, man, God ain't trying to hear me. And he just looked at me like, fuck. And then I came to with the fucking in the shit. They run me back, but that shit hurts. That little fucking defibrillator.
Yeah, they put in your lungs.
Nah, the electric shit.
They
clear.
hit you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I came back. I was still in the ambulance. I came back from that shit.
I'm sorry. I know what that is, bro. I was actually just still thinking about that you say because your lungs collapsed, so they had to open you
just
up.
My left one. Just my left one.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Just my left one.
I was still tripping on that, bro. But yeah, I know what that is, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never been hit with one of those, but so they hit you with that shit.
Yeah, that shit fucking felt crazy, bro. That shit felt like that shit felt like, ooh boy, like you trying to cook me real quick.
I mean, how many volts is that of electricity are they pushing through your body with that?
No idea, but you're restarting your heart, so it has to be an exact amount. Wow. It can't be.
I gotta research that, bro.
I know, me too.
No, you don't. You already went through that. I'll do it for you.
Man, hey, there's times where I wanna go to my hospital and I wanna catch my tapes. Like I know everybody tapes it, like for evidence and posterity to learn from the next time. So I wanna be like, hey.
You want to see yourself coming to the hospital? Is that what your tapes?
Yeah. My surgery tapes.
Because there's surgery tapes.
I'm pretty sure there is. I would be sure there is. Otherwise, I mean, I've seen like college footage. I've seen like what is that shit called? In the locker.
Yeah.
Archive shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So I didn't know if all footage is like that, but thinking about the patient-doctor confidentiality, I wouldn't think so. Just thinking about it right now.
I mean, when you tell this story, bro, and I'm sure you know what I mean. You've told it a few times, right?
I've been asked about it a few times.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Does it feel like it was just yesterday, bro? Do you feel the pain? I mean, you said, "Oh, that shit hurt." Like it's something you will never forget. It changed your fucking life, my G.
It's crazy you say that because I was thinking about that this morning. I was thinking about talking to you this morning, and it's a trip that I got shot because in my dreams, I know how it feels to get shot. So in my dreams, like regardless of the situation, I can get hit with an M16, I can get hit with whatever. It feels like I'm getting shot. Like I can recreate the sensation of getting shot in my dreams.
So to this day, obviously it's, it's fucking It's done what it's done to your life. But you know, you're fucking traumatized from that shit, bro. You're fucking scarred for life, brother.
I mean, I would say it's PTSD.
Yeah, 100%.
Most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So to this day, sometimes you have dreams of getting shot again.
Oh yeah.
And you just fucking your mind is file cabinets, bro. Our mind is a file cabinet,
Yeah,
bro.
most definitely.
And so that fucking file cabinet or that time in your life, bro, ooh, it's a heavy fucking drawer when you pull that bitch out, dog. You know what I mean? And
Trip though, I've never had a dream of that night though. That night has never reoccurred in my life. Like I've never like dreamed about that night happening over and over again. You feel me?
but you just have different scenarios and
Yeah,
you're doing different things these days.
I just know how it feels to get shot. So regardless if it's by a Martian, I'm making that laser feel like a bullet. That's the sensation my brain recreates. That's a trip. Like it's a trip being able to feel that on a constant basis. And then waking up and not having the physical wounds. The brain's a trip, man.
Yeah. So when you got shot, you said that you knew instantly that your legs were gone.
Yep.
You said you tried to get up and you folded over on your legs. And right then and there, you just said, fuck. You knew what it was. Right then and there. Wow.
Quick, fast.
Traumatic, my G. That's some fucking shit. I got a good homie of mine that I was telling you about, a little bit about, and he got shot in the back. He's my boy, dog. We've had fucking hundreds of conversations, dog. Just me and him, dog. Nobody else around, bro.
Yeah.
Smoking dope, homie, and just fucking. Sometimes we get in those deep conversations.
Oh shit.
You know, and
3 a.m., 4 a.m.
I mean, I you know, they were dope conversations. I mean, I felt like he. I think it was therapy for him to talk about it sometimes too, bro. You know, just to be able to express, because maybe there were certain people around him at the time that he could express shit to. You know what I mean? But he goes, nah. He goes, fuck luck. He goes, I remember when I woke up in the hospital. So he didn't know until he woke up in the hospital. And he said when he woke up in the hospital, he felt like his legs were floating. There was no weight to them.
Shit. Okay.
He had no weight to his bottom half, bro.
I would say mine feels like I'm like stuck in concrete.
Like stuck in concrete. So it's actually you are having like an opposite sensation.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a very extremely numb sensation, but I'm just stuck.
A very numb sensation. So this is probably the difference between you and him. You still have a sensation.
Yeah, I guess if he doesn't feel anything at all,
he doesn't feel absolutely
there's a
nothing.
major difference between us, because I mean there's a difference between any spinal injury, you know. There's so many minute little details of the spine that, I mean, you could shoot me the exact same way you shoot fucking Juan, you know, and it could be a completely different story.
Yeah.
He could wind up being a quad. He could wind up driving with his chin. And me, I could be like this right now. But as far as the ICU goes, shit, man, that's a motherfucker. I woke up. What woke me up was a the shit breathing for me. Yeah. So it was like
that woke you up.
Yeah, that's what woke me up.
The sound of that.
The reason I could do that so well was because I had to hear it for a cool little bit. Yeah. So that's why I looked around real quick. I seen I was strapped down. Had some shit down my throat. Had all types of colorful shit that turned out to be plasma, because I had lost so much blood. They started giving me the building blocks to blood for shit. I don't know why. I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I guess I was swole. Like I felt fat. I felt fat, bro. Or it must be like an allergic reaction. Because I guess fat is a little more, you know, it's a little more wango. But I felt tight and big.
Inflammation.
I was swole. Like my whole body swole up from the trauma of the 11 shots.
I mean, we fight diseases or inflammation. Everything in our body that's not good for some reason. I mean, you twist your ankle, it blows up. You know, inflammation. Everything is inflammation.
That's the body's reaction to fight it.
Yeah, so we're always trying to fight inflammation in our body. You know, so at this point in time, you were fighting for your life. So you best believe, homie, you were swole as fuck, homie.
I'm swole. When I was like 180. I was like 180 cut.
Yeah.
I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah.
So I was like 180 cut. They told me that was another thing that kept me alive. Like all the muscle mass my body had to feed off of. So it was just munching on my, because I couldn't eat. Because the shots that came across my gut, I got a colostomy bag, bro.
Yeah.
So it came across and it fucked up.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it came across the freeway and fucked the whole situation up, you know? So that wound up happening. I had to eat like off of IV, not even eat, but I consumed my nutrients through IV for a quick little minute. I was on like the little banana bag and the little clear bag ass shit. I wasn't eating. So my body just said, fast, ASAP. They told my moms when I first got popped, they told her I had a 10% chance of coming out that hospital room. Told her, hey, you gotta come in. If you wanna take a look at him, look at him. You got a 10% chance of coming out that bitch.
They're already chalking you up.
Yeah. Well, not my surgeon. My surgeon was on point. Dr. Chapman at fucking St. Mary's. Man, that motherfucker stuck with me the whole time. Even when other surgeons did surgeries, like a specialist on my back or a specialist over here, he was in the room like, hold on now, what'd you say?
Looking over the shoulder.
Yeah, bro. Like he didn't give up on me.
Took a special interest in you.
Yeah,
for some
like
reason.
he wasn't like this motherfucker, this thug.
White man, Mexican, black man.
Black man. Like I still want to look, if he's not too old or nothing unfortunate has happened to him, I still want to cross paths with him and be like, hey, bro, like, I'm going to need my hug, homie. Like, I'm going to need that one time. Like, I'm here breathing. I'm on hood stocks because of you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm able to speak and tell my story because of you. These couple little kids or these little boys right here, they're like, hey, I want to start gangbanging. Might watch some shit and be like, hey, I don't want to gangbang no more. Like, I'm cool. You can keep the free parking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I could do that shit, oh, that's just it's crazy.
So you're in ICU. Doctor's telling your mom, hey, you know what I mean? You want to come through and see your boy, give him his blessings, whatever the fuck, right?
Passed out. She passed out.
Oh, she passed out.
Passed out. The susto. Bam. Ah. Bam. I was in the hospital for like 8 months.
8 months.
ICU for about 3 to 4 months. But it was some ICU type shit, I think. Cause people had to wear fucking little biohazard suits when they would come see me. All types of little crazy shit.
They must have been worried about like infection, contamination, stuff like that.
Cause they took a few organs out and whatnot, you know? Took a few organs out. Took my kidney, my spleen, my appendix. You know what I mean? So, you know, some parts so separately type shit. But yeah, there was.
Are you an organ donor?
Hell nah.
So you ain't giving their shit back to them, then, huh?
Nah, man, shit. Cause hey, look, I've whatever. Call me. No, I don't.
I'm not trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, not at all. I don't give a shit. I joke on myself.
But ironically, you're not.
Nah. Like my shit was busted up. It was damaged and shit. And I come to find out that they kind of let organ donors die a little faster.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the
cool,
word, bro.
Cool. All right.
That's what my girl's trying to tell me.
I don't feel like a conspiracy theorist anymore then.
Nah, bro. Check it out. My girl's a friend of hers. He's a paramedic.
Yeah.
And he relayed that same information to her and said, hey, well, check it out. I'm going to give you a heads up. It seems like the organ donors, like they're just like, oh, we got an organ donor over here. We need a fucking heart in 117, room 117 right now. You know?
Nope.
Yeah.
I guess for this one, I'll call single child syndrome and be like, Mike, like, it's my shit. I only got one kidney left. You can't take this one.
It's mine now.
It's mine. I mean, you know, shit, you got me fucked up. I'm good.
So 8 months, you're in the fucking hospital, bro.
Yeah, man, I was fighting infections. Like, after that one time dying, like I died a total of 5 times. 4 times in different surgeries.
Wow. Let me ask you a question, bro. The point of time when you were in the hospital during those 8 months, what month was it when it just actually, like, you got your senses back a little bit, like, you know, your thinking cap on, and you were able to really digest what the fuck was going on in your life at that point? Like, really, like, oh, like, fuck.
That's a good one. Kudos to that one. That's a good one. You know what? I might say that I was still in ICU, maybe month 2. I don't remember the exact thoughts in my head. But I remember breaking down crying. I remember breaking down, just I was by myself. It was probably like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I had really no basis of time. I had no sunlight, no nothing. There was no windows around. So just at some random time, I woke up and just, started bawling. But I was able to get through that part, that little mind shit. I was able to get through that kind of fast.
How did you do that? How was it? What was it like? You come in here, bro. I mean, this dude rose up in here, and this is like one of the most confident dudes I've had on this podcast. His demeanor, the way he, fucking talks, the way he looks at you, the way he smiles. This dude is overflowing with confidence, So maybe, everybody's made differently, brother. You've been always a very kind of strong-minded, confident individual.
Yeah, most definitely. It was there before the chair.
Before the chair,
most
yeah. You didn't suffer from any type of anxiety shit that would really that would make it your mental health even worse, being in this predicament that you were in.
I can't stand 4th of July.
Yeah, I can't stand that either.
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it gets popping around the house. Like, it sounds like fucking a birthday in Mexico type shit. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
But it's not like I dive in the house and I get out the way. Like, nah, I still watch the shows. It ain't that bad.
But you don't appreciate it like some motherfuckers
Yeah,
do.
like I can go ahead and throw on some headphones. I could put up some music in my ears and watch the show. That's a little better.
I feel for you on that shit, man.
Yeah, that's one of the lingering traumatic effects, I guess I could say. But shit, in the hospital, it was fast. It seemed like it was months. It was months because I had nothing to do but think about it. There was no.
You had nothing to do but think about your new situation that you're in.
Yeah, there was no. People brought little DVD players, little fucking portable DVD players. They brought them motherfuckers. They brought some headphones. Regardless of how much I watched or listened to, I'm not listening or watching to it. That was backwards as fuck. But you feel me? I'm not listening to it. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
It's just there. My mind is thinking 24/7 about this shit. It's processing it 24/7. Because before, I was into bodybuilding. I was into boxing. I'm still into both. I'm still into fitness. I'm still into weightlifting. I'm still into fighting. But it's a very big transition to being able to do some shit like that to now figuring it out. Not just not, because there is no just not. You got to figure it out. There is no I can't just walk. Okay, now what do I do? That's what I got to do.
Did you have somebody, bro, that was able to just somebody inspirational to you, somebody that just fucking pumped you with positivity and motivation and how can you say, bro? Just certain keys, certain formulas, certain tools that you can use now into your new. Who was there for you, bro? Was it just all you, bro?
Nah, it wasn't on me. It wasn't on me. I can't say that at all. My pops was there every day. My pops was there every motherfucking day. I got shot when I was 18 years old. So my pops was there every motherfucking day. My mom, she was there here and there. She had to do some shit, The first couple once I came out of the ICU, they had me on some heavy meds. I don't know if you're too familiar with meds or whatnot, but they had me on some fucking heavy pain meds.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like, beat, I'll see you tomorrow. And the vision's a little cloudy, so it can't be like you wasn't here, because you might have just been right next to my shit for a month straight. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
But my pops was there every day. He'll shower in the shower that they provided in the room, go to work, come back, or probably go to the pad, but he'll come back the same exact day.
Shout out to Pops.
Man, shout out to motherfucking Pops too. Hell yeah.
I'll never forget this, my G. And it kind of fucking fucks me up a little, because I contend that when it comes to stories like this, dog, my fucking heart, homie, is just fucking laying on this table right now, bro. You know what I mean? I just remember one time I was working, dog, and we're doing a residential thing, dog, on this house, and the dude in the next room wouldn't stop crying while he was working, dog. You know what I mean? He wouldn't stop crying, bro. This is a grown white dude, always cool, always, and I didn't know what was happening. You know what I mean? And I said, hey, fool. I said, why is it? I think Jim will say Jim, right? Why is Jim fucking crying, dog? He goes, oh, he's staying at the hospital with her now. She's dying. His daughter is dying of cancer.
Yeah.
But he had to still come to work, bro.
Yeah.
he had to still take care of his family, bro. Yeah. And he would come, bro, and he would cry in the next room. I swear to God, to this day, I think about it, bro. And I mean, I feel my eyes watering. We're getting glossed up right now. Hearing your story, I get like that too, dog. But I'm just saying, bro, like, bro. Shout out to your pops.
Hell yeah. After he passed, I tried to go back to college. My teachers wasn't having it. They wasn't having it. I was in college at ITT Tech around the time my dad died. They was like, get your ass back home. They kicked me out of school so I can grieve. Yeah. That was a trick. Usually people of authority type of shit like that don't give a fuck. That was a little trick. Like, yeah, that was it. Pops was a crazy one. That's where I got all my strength from.
That's where you got your strength from.
That's where I got my strength from.
Was he constantly? Was he? Well, I mean, yeah, like genetically, right? Yeah. Like genetically, but
my pops.
I mean, like, you know, sometimes we get like we don't need to, like, maybe we weren't around our family member, but through the gene pool, genetically we are just strong individuals. Certain people have certain strong genes. You know what I mean? Or was pops? Or you got your strength from your pops because pops taught you strength.
Yeah. And you know, it wasn't even teaching me like, hey, mijo, sit down and learn this. Nah, I just saw him do his thing.
You watched him.
My pops wasn't a hey, pay attention type of motherfucker. He was, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. I guess he knew his offspring is gonna watch and learn. He knew better than I did. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I watched and I learned.
It's like sometimes that's the best example, bro.
He taught me how to be a man with a little bit.
The best example is to set the example.
Exactly.
With the actions.
Exactly. I could definitely give him that. He's probably the reason for my funny too, because he was a serious man. Like, there's very, very, very few pictures that you don't see with the brocha and the little narco glasses and shit with the little 3 buttons unbuttoned and the little nacho fucking meat outside. Yeah. But when he cracked the joke, it was like, oh, motherfucker.
Oh, you funny.
Like, all right. Why you so mean all the time? You could be funny most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pops right there, man. Mom's is my articulation. Like, she used to sit up with me with flashcards and whatnot.
And was this flashcards as a child?
Yeah, as a child.
Okay.
As a child. Still in Southgate, matter of fact. Still like 700.
I mean, I don't know if it came to a point where moms was in the hospital with you and she was just like, hey, babe, you know what I mean? If you're out of it or something, hey, mijo, you know what I mean? Whoop. You know, I mean, I'm just trying to. Yeah. But. Yeah. Because I can imagine you went through a lot of therapy, different levels of therapy, correct?
Getting stronger and then figuring out how to use my arm. The first therapy that came in the hospital was like weights. Well, at first I couldn't grab shit. Like, my forearms was skinny. Like, I was shucked up. I was unhealthy as fuck. I was alive.
Yeah, bro, you got shot 12 fucking times, brother.
Yeah, I know.
You were unhealthy as fuck. Yeah, you were in bad shape, brother.
That's besides the point.
I mean, there was a 10% chance of you coming out of ICU, brother.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, straight up. So I had to get my, you know, the little bandas, like the little putty and shit. Yeah. That type of shit. They had to help me out with the grip. They showed me how to get in and out of cars at Rancho Los Amigos in Downey. Yeah, right there. They showed me they got a little phony car. You get to hop in and hop out of it. So that was a little part of my therapy. And
did you have counselors around you as well to talk to you?
I was able to talk to a counselor that I talked to a few times.
Yeah.
I didn't really talk to her much. Not really much at all. Like, there were times where she had to come to my room and like, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. Emotionally, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Mentally, you good? Mentally, I'm good.
I'm hungry though. Go get me something to eat, bro.
When you're sorry, you know, motherfucker like going bonkers. Like, man, what you mean? Because it's not just me in the hospitals. It's other motherfuckers similar to me that are shot up. There was motherfuckers just like me, like riding by my room. I didn't get all sad. I didn't get all deprimido after a little bit. After a little bit, I was turned the fuck back up. You know, I was stupid for being stupid. There were motherfuckers driving by the room like in a wheelchair as well, big ass cast on their arm, like flipping their shits to me like,
gangbanging.
Yeah, like, yeah. Oh yeah, well, I'm shot in the hand, so you know what the fuck the rest is supposed to be. Like, you know, it's just some shit. So it's not, man.
That culture, that gang culture.
Yeah, it's deep, man.
It's deep.
It's deep. When you get in that shit, it's something you get used to. It's second nature. It's second nature. You know?
Some people just don't understand it, and these are people that weren't raised in these neighborhoods and brought up by these fucking animals. We were talking about wolves before the podcast, bro. They weren't raised by wolves and shit, dog. I mean, so when you're raised by wolves, it's kind of hard to think like a bunny rabbit. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
You know, like, why are you hopping around eating carrots and shit? You know what I mean?
You
like,
catch a sheep,
shit, you got a raw piece of meat in your mouth. You know what I mean? It's just
still kicking.
Different food chain, different level, bro. Sometimes, and I'm just saying that in regards to people not understanding the fucking gangbang LA culture. These dudes are in the hospital, in wheelchairs,
Fucked up.
passing by rooms, who banging on the next motherfucker laying on the gurney.
Like, this isn't just some, like, I got shot in the arm type shit. These motherfuckers are hurt. Like, there was some dudes with, like, bandages on their head, fucking beams in their arm type shit, screws coming out of their arm, still figuring it out. Still finding a way. Hold on. You can see my tat?
Yeah.
You can see my shit, huh? Fuck you. Like, that's crazy. Like, that should be insane to certain people.
I mean, it's 100% insane, my boy. I mean, it's insane to us when we think about it.
But we don't.
Back then?
Yeah, back then, that didn't cross my mind at all.
Now,
That didn't cross my mind at all.
Now I think about way too fucking much. I mean, not way too much. I'm thinking about what I'm supposed to be thinking about, but sometimes my thinking just like keeps going. But yeah, for sure, dog. The culture, that gang culture runs deep that motherfuckers don't even imagine, dog. Like thinking like, oh, you just got a tattoo and you just hang around a group of dudes and that's all it is. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me take you over to this fucking ICU unit real quick and look at these motherfuckers. You gonna walk by their room and they're gonna throw a gang sign at your ass.
Yeah,
I mean,
if they can, they gonna come and get your fade real quick. Like, all I got is an elbow, dog. Just use your left elbow. Just the left elbow. Like, hey, and fuck it, if you a man, you might give him his left elbow.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? Till we good? Come on.
100%.
You know?
As you should.
Yeah,
if you a man.
Yeah.
But if you a bitch ass motherfucker,
Yeah,
you gonna
like
throw in a kick.
I mean, there was some situations in prison to where it's a cool little fight. It's nothing but a fight. But just that's another little later story.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, no, we're gonna get into that, dog.
Yeah,
So,
most definitely.
ooh, man. Thank you for everybody tapping in. Thank you to all 169 people tapping in right now. I love you motherfuckers, dog. This dude has got an amazing story. And we're just scratching the surface right now. Even though we
cracking the crust.
Yeah, even though we fucking scratched the shit out that motherfucker right now. But everybody make sure you fucking hit that subscribe button and share a video you like, share an interview, share a conversation you like. Appreciate the support. Trying to push these subscribers up so we can continue moving and having these conversations with great, powerful, inspirational individuals like my G right here. Oh. So, hey, my boy, would you like a beer, dog? Huh? Yeah. You want one? Okay, I'm gonna get you one right now. I'll get you one right now. I'll have it coming right now. Yeah, but so. You get out of the hospital. Are we at that point now?
Yeah, died a few times.
Yeah,
did some therapy. Yeah, we about there.
Okay, so you get out of the hospital. I'm gonna get this 4 drinks.
Oh yeah, we get out of the hospital. Shit, I move up. Out of all places, my pops is staying now at on Olympic and on James Woods and Grandview.
Yeah,
I'm MacArthur Park.
Okay, damn, so what you doing there, bro? MacArthur Park, homie.
I was trying to slide that in real quick.
Like you in the wrong part of town, my G.
Yeah. So I was there for like 7 months. Like right when I told him, like, hey, estamos acá. It was like, hijo de pinche madre, tú y tus pendejadas. Like, you and your stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but man, we was right there, and no lie, like I got caught one time. I got caught slipping one time, like bad, but no lie, like dude gave me a pass. Hey,
you were in your chair though.
I was in my chair. I was fresh out of my chair. I still had the big ass fucking tank chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was. I was going to the liquor store across the street. Where I was at, I was where I was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I wasn't supposed to go to that liquor store. It's like I wasn't supposed to go to that fucking liquor store. So I got caught going to the liquor store one time, and dude was like, "Hey, I know who you are. I know where you're from." His homeboy is in the middle of the street walking around by a car. Dark-skinned, little, ugly, dirty-looking motherfucker. Like, he was a woman.
Yeah, ready to cock one back for you.
It was already cocked back.
Yeah.
Like, it was a man.
Yeah.
And it was just, hey.
You know you got that one dude that flanks the other dude. You know what I mean? You already know what the fuck that is,
I knew the tactics. So
you know where
it's
coming from, dog.
My nephew was with me, so he's like, oh, fuck. He's dark-skinned, and you could tell he turned pale as fuck. He just came from Mexico, so he was scared, couldn't open the door, couldn't open shit. Pobrecito type of shit, you know?
Shaking.
But homeboy was just like, hey, don't make no noise. Just chill. Like, you don't do too much, and we ain't gonna do too much.
Oh, homeboy told you that?
Yeah, homeboy told me that.
Just keep pushing,
homeboy kept it real. I guess he had just gotten out. I heard that he had just gotten out.
Yeah.
But 7 months, we was gone. We moved to, my pops got a spot in Torrance. Right there. That's not too long when I got my shit split.
What happened when you got your shit split, bro?
I was at a swap meet got in a little altercation with somebody, got into a little car chase with that somebody, crashed the car, couldn't put my share together. I'm pretty sure I got hit in the head, but there was a loud noise.
So you don't know if you got shot in the head?
Yeah, but it could have been my skull cracking because my skull cracked. I got a metal plate in my shit. So you had a fucking swap meet, homie. Yeah. You know what I mean? And somehow, some way, you end up in a car chase. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're in the condition that you're in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
So
2009, so I'm 4 years in a wheelchair.
You're 4 years in a wheelchair, so you run in the streets. You back on the streets.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full blown.
Full blown on the streets.
Cortez type shit, put it like that.
Yeah.
Cortez in checker shorts and high socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say about the higher the socks, right?
It's down in the fold.
Shout out to that one fool that made that shit. That shit had me busting up,
all
dog.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, shit. Yeah, got my shit split. I don't know if like I said, I'm pretty sure though that I got binked in the head because the way the shit was and everything. So I told my pops that I got into a car wreck when he went to the hospital. But I was right there, got my shit wrapped by the first paramedics that came. I got a ride from somebody else. I kept it on a car wreck type shit.
Yeah.
And they had at first I went to Harbor General. So that motherfucker's nasty. Like I went in there with like a little dime-sized circle of blood on my bandage.
Yeah.
By the time I started faking, passing out and throwing up, the blood stain was like that big on the bandage.
Yeah.
There was motherfuckers missing pinkies that wasn't seeing shit. But they did my x-rays and whatnot, and they was like, hey, we gotta do surgery. And I was like, fuck, like again? Like I go into the knife again? And sure enough, they hit me with a motherfucking metal plate.
Damn, so whatever happened to you, you got cracked in the head, whatever the fuck happened, bro, it cracked your skull.
Fractured my skull.
Yeah, so that they had to put a metal plate in that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention what fucked me up in the head at the time was the homegirl that actually reacted to the situation, saw my head, and you ever seen like Scary Movie, one of them little blood curdling screams?
Yeah.
She looked at my head and did that. I'm over here thinking my noodles are all like, oh fuck, I'm looking like the Goonies type shit. Like I'm through.
Yeah.
But my skull was cracked.
Wow.
Yeah, so nothing major.
I mean, nothing major in comparison to what you went through before.
Yeah.
Which I get that. I mean, there's different levels to this shit. You know what I mean? Some people fucking pass out from a bee sting. You know?
Yeah, no shit. Anaphylactic shock is a bitch.
I mean, and they'll tell this story about when they got stung by these fucking 3 bees the way, you know what I mean? Someone can you can tell the story about getting shot with 12 fucking bullets. I mean, everybody, like you just kind of, the reason why I say that, bro, is because you just say like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't nothing, you know?
It seems like if I had to go through that to get where I'm at, mindset and all, it was worth it.
Babe, can you get me a bottle opener, please? You straight? Yeah, no problem. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry about that, guys.
Little refresher.
Yeah. I don't usually drink beer, dog.
That's right, Modelo time.
But I'll do it right now.
That's right.
Yeah. Here you go, my G. And so you get this metal plate in your head, and
Yeah.
Pops is just like, you told him it's a car accident.
I told him way later, years later. I told him. Well,
what it really was.
Yeah, about a year later.
Yeah. And so, like, where are you at now, bro? Now you're at the hospital again. You were 4 years from, getting shot. Now you're getting this metal plate.
I mean, as soon as it happened, I don't know. At the time I had.
Shout out to Australia tapping in right now. Shout out to Mick Cole.
Hey, oi.
Cracking a beer all the way from Australia.
That's right.
Love you, my G. We worldwide in this bitch, and so's your story now, my G.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, brother.
But when my shit got hit, at the time shit didn't really have an effect on me like that no more. Shit stops having an effect on you. If you're used to getting jumped, you're used to violence,
inflicting pain,
even inflicting and receiving.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, dog. Like, just when you're used to violence as a situation, shit like that doesn't begin. It kind of gets numb. You get numb to it. So me going through that shit, I was like, hey, cool. I got a scar in my head. Hopefully the fucking shit goes off when I go through metal detector. Nah, I'm serious. That was
Clowning out on it.
Yeah, you feel me? And getting disappointed, going through that shit, and beep, nah, I got a metal plate. What the fuck? Your shit broken. But yeah, I tripped out. The situation that tripped me out about that was finding out that I had to go to surgery because I hate going under. That moment where you have to give up like control.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, fuck the knives, fuck the recovery, fuck all that.
You're losing control, bro.
That moment when they're like count backwards from 10, that shit is fucking terrifying.
100%.
That shit is terrifying.
Because maybe in your head, you're not sure if you're going to come back from it.
A little bit, but I swear it's just a loss of control.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I try to make sure shit is okay, you know?
I mean, I have it. I can 100% with you relate on that, my G, because I have anxiety sometimes when I'm not in control of a situation. Now, if I go somewhere, bro, and I catch myself doing this all the time. I'm just going to use this little thing as an example, bro.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere, bro, I see my exit routes.
Definitely.
I always take notice of my exit routes. And
going back to the outside, you can't put your back towards like an entrance. You can't have your back.
I'm not really. I don't get too crazy like that. I'm not I'm not too crazy like that. But I'm aware of my exit routes and my peripherals. Yeah. Are, you know what I mean? But when it comes to like turning, but I know cats like that.
Yeah.
And I can imagine you're
nice
like that. Yeah. No, for sure, dog.
Yeah.
I get that, bro. I 100% get that, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got earned every right, homie, to feel like that, brother.
Yeah, earned my paranoia.
You know, I've been shot too, and I've been stabbed. Not like you, my G. You know what I mean? But
hey, that shit still hurts. 1 or 12, that shit hurts.
Yeah, you know, and I've been in a lot of situations. When I got into my hood, and the reason why I got lucky for my hood, dog, they didn't know what to call me, bro.
Oh shit.
Same day I got into my hood, they ran up with the fucking strap and put it in my face, dog. You know what I mean? And fucking hit me up where I was from. It's the first day I got in the hood, bro. Couple hours just got jumped in.
Shit.
I hadn't even got a handle yet, bro.
And I was about to be like, bad luck.
And they shot 3 of my homeboys, and then I tried to run. There was 2 shooters, dog. The dude cut me off, fool. Put the gun on my head, said, "Where the fuck you from, homie?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was just like, fuck it, this is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I kind of bursted it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just like I forced it out, bro.
This is Sparta.
I mean, I swear I bursted. I remember, bro. It was hard to push it out, but I pushed it out, bro. Because I was scared, bro, and I was shocked, and then I just seen that go like that, dog.
Yeah.
And it didn't process right away, bro, until he turned the thing the other way around. And as soon as he turned the other way around, I'm ready to go like this, dog. But, you know, mind you, I'm young, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not a vet. Like now, you know what I mean? Last time I bear hugged the dude, dog, and I put him in. He pulled out a strap too close to me, dog. I snatched him up, dog.
Hell yeah.
I snatched him up quick, dog.
Hell yeah.
I said, do I run or I snatch him up? I said, he's a foot away from me. Bop! You know what I mean? Got him, dog. You know what I mean? Metro Con's parking lot, dog, in Lincoln Heights, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then and then the fools in my ear, let me go. I said, what the fuck you pull out a strap, homie? Woo. You know what I mean? I'm looking at his homie next to him, dog. Scared, bro. You know what I mean? But this is, you know, as you go through things. Anyways, bro.
I can feel the intensity.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, but you go through these things, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so blessed, my boy. And you know what I mean?
Bro.
You know, that I can. Anyways, bro. I get it, dog. I get you, dog.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I feel your pain when you tell your story, dog.
But the second thing that actually fucked me up is when my face swelled up. When my face swelled, when the blood transferred, when it traveled away from the injury and went to the rest of my face so it could dissipate, my whole shit right here got swollen. Like the swelling went from here and traveled down here. And it was like that, like just local. It looked weird as shit, but it was just the blood traveling. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, damn, I lost my legs. Now I'm gonna look like the elephant man.
You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, was that going through your head? Like, what? I'm disfigured like this now?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking, right?
At first, of course.
Yeah.
At first, of course. Especially, you know, fucking with vanity. A lot of us are vain.
I mean, you a handsome dude, dog. You know what I mean?
Thank
you know, I'm not gonna be like the new generation, be like no homo. You know what I mean? Because you know what it is.
Pause. Come on, now.
Yeah.
I was just having a discussion with my wife, man. She heard me and she was like, "No, I'm joking.
Yeah, don't start that shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, sometimes when someone's saying like, I think nowadays, bro, you just kind of like, you know, digress real quick, dog, into something else. But like what we're talking about, it's funny because some people feel like some people in this new generation feel like they need to say that.
Yeah.
And if I don't say that, you might think that I'm or whatever. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy, bro. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
I'm good.
Yeah, but anyway, so you're tripping because you're swelled up.
Yeah. That was my main shit. So they stapled my shit. I didn't get stitches. They stapled my shit. I want to say it was like 12 staples.
Yeah.
At this time, again, I had barely kind of started college, going to IT Tech. So I tried to go back to college like that.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers was like, what type of life are you living outside of college? Like, you're partying pretty hard, aren't you, Elias? Like, oh,
we
man.
ain't going with you after fucking school.
Mosh pits are a motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, went through that. At the time, I was dealing dope, too. I was staying in Torrance. I was slinging dope. So that got into its own problems,
You were smoking dope.
No,
Slanging dope. Slanging dope.
Yeah, slanging dope.
Okay.
So it was different.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's kind of a bad habit that I had when I was younger. I would kind of just go somewhere and start doing that shit.
Yeah, making money in someone else's neighborhood, that don't ever roll well.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no. I know that. So I didn't really give a fuck about that at the time, which is fucking idiotic. So Valentine's Day, my pad gets lit up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Like 4 days later, my pops gets sick, passes away.
Wow.
Nothing didn't get hit from this, but I'm pretty sure even the doctor told me that like because he had diabetes, high blood pressure, as well as this like a aneurysm pending, or there was some shit that he had wrong with his blood vessels, that el susto shot his shit straight up. Wow. So, boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard of that happening before too.
Yeah, and the first doctor I talked to at the hospital that diagnosed, that like said he was dead, he was like, "Oh, nah, that had nothing to do with it. That had nothing to do with it." Nah, you lying motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he was trying to save me.
Yeah, real shit. Save you from the grief or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that little can of beans.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, your pad gets lit up. Your fucking pops passes away. Rest in peace to your pops. And where are you at in life now, bro? Like when is the point? I mean, you get shot 12 times. You shout out to Mike Hawk. Shout out to
hell yeah.
I don't even know how to Niger. I'll say Niger.
Yeah, say Niger. Unless y'all was trying to be careful,
Yeah.
clever.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But so, I mean, where are you at in life, bro? What's going through your head, bro? I mean, you come out of the hospital from taking 12, you get back on them streets, homie. You run in the streets, you selling dope in other motherfuckers' neighborhood, homie. You hustling, I get it. You gotta eat, you gotta make money. I mean, it's hard for you to get a job now in the situation that you're in, bro. I get that, bro, Right. But now you get your head split, homie. Like, what's going through your head, bro? What are there options? Is this just what it is? You know what I mean? Like, what is it, bro?
There's always the option to cower or do whatever, There's always the option to be weak. Let me not even say coward. There's always the option to be weak.
And what is weak to you, bro?
To me, is being not able to handle, I can't say any situation, but at least in long term, but the mind's a fragile thing, So I can't say that your mental strength is my mental strength.
No, you can't.
I can't say that our mental strength is their mental strength. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't. So, some people have told me like, oh man, if I was in a wheelchair, I'd have done killed myself. Like, oh shit. Like, and I can't fathom the thought. I can't,
Your life is too precious.
Yeah, I love living. I love life, And if I could say I despise two things, it's domestic violence and suicide. I've lost a lot of motherfuckers from suicide. Aunts, family, friends. That's just crazy. Suicide's a motherfucker. Mental health is a motherfucker. Man. But at the time, my shit was fucked up. So it was like, that's the hypocrisy in my own shit. Because after shit builds up, I get my head split, because I still kept doing I just healed up and kept on doing what I was doing. So it didn't matter. That was just a Wednesday. My head getting split wasn't my head getting split. It was a Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
That's what it was.
That's what happened last week.
Yeah, man. And that was my mindset. My pops passes away. Man, I lose it. I lose it. That's where the hypocrisy of me hating suicide comes in. Because I started doing actions, I started doing things that were almost 99.9.5% gonna get me killed. Like, just go out of my way just to be really, really, really stupid. And you know, shit, I was blessed. I didn't fucking get hurt. Nothing happened to me. Cool. I made it out. But not shit. I was in prison in 6 months after he died. I got caught for a pistol. I was possession of a firearm. I got caught on Carson and Western at a little 7-Eleven, across the street from 7-Eleven.
Okay, so you go into prison now in a wheelchair.
Yeah, county first.
County first. How was that? How was that experience, brother? You know what I mean? Was it your first time in the county jail?
No, I was in county in Wayside, Supermax, and this before I got shot. Like the little time that I had as an 18-year-old.
You
on
already,
my feet,
you
I
already
was fucking around a little bit.
Yeah, you already got your feet wet a little bit in the county jail and shit.
Just
yeah,
like found the temperature. I didn't even really do too much at all.
yeah, exactly. And so now you're you caught a case. You know you can do time.
16 and a half.
16 and a half.
So
I mean,
turn around.
But just going into the prison system, going to the county cell, LA County. I mean, how was that experience being in a wheelchair?
Processing was exactly the damn same. That shit stank. That shit fucking had naked motherfuckers. That shit took almost a day, man.
Don't ever get it. I mean, LA County processing don't ever change, huh?
To me, that's the worst part of being incarcerated. Processing in LA County.
Yeah.
Because once you're in GP, once you can go ahead and catch the bus, catch the train, go to fucking prison.
Go to the store.
Yeah, you're cool. You know that's good. But processing is a bitch. But it was different. I went to the junkyard. A lot of us call it the junkyard. I forgot what floor it was. I want to say 9,000, but I forgot what it was. It was upstairs. It was closer to the roof.
Yeah. Was it the
Browns?
Browns? Yeah, the Browns.
Yeah, it was in Browns. So there was.
When we say Browns, there's different color jumpsuits. LA County blues.
Yeah, like brown blues.
Yeah. So yeah. So you're in the medical ward.
Yeah. And fucking there was some dudes, you know, amputees, some guys, some real mad diabetics, like they go into diabetic shit, you know, like diabetic shock type shit, and they gotta get stuck every couple little bit, and we can't give you a syringe, so it's on standby. There's a couple dudes, no lie, there's a couple dudes that fake the funk. A couple motherfuckers fake the funk. Like when the cops around, doctor comes around, they kind of just like make sure they do burpees real quick and get their blood pressure up real quick, and then just go limp real quick over here, sit in a chair, and kind of just give you the little Oscar nomination kind of shit. I've seen it be done, man. I've seen it done.
I mean, these are criminals, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, whatever it takes.
So I mean,
to get what you need.
County's county. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
County's county. So that's that. I'm waiting to go catch the chain. I catch a chain. If you're in a wheelchair, you catch the chain usually sooner than you do if you're not. So that was a plus on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So I went to Chino. I went to Wasco first for reception. That shit was straight. That shit was cool. I mean, it's not cool. The system isn't cool at all. But the fact that you're able to, this is my perception on it. The fact that I'm able to go to a different world, because that's a different world, regardless of what. Yeah. The being incarcerated in county, jail, like prison, it's a whole different reality than it is living a daily life.
Yeah.
It is, you know, you feel me? Like you wake up, you breathe different, you talk different, you act different. You eat different. This is a whole entirely different world.
Yeah.
The people you deal with are different. Like everything isn't civilized. This isn't regular like it is before. So, but the switch is a switch. You know the switch, you feel me?
You know what's funny, dog, is I've explained the switch so many times.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, how can you go in there and you ain't getting no more pussy? I'm like, well, I just hit the switch. Man, you know, I hit a switch. It's program time. We in the prison system. I'm in wherever I'm at, and this is an island that I'm living on. Yep. And this is what's going on this island. This is what we have access to on this island. This is how far this island is from the island of where my people are at, because that matters sometimes when you want to get a visit to your island.
Yeah,
you know
like locals lost.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I had a homie. He said, how come you don't call me? I said, bro, I'm right here doing my thing. I'm doing my time, bro. I don't even need to be hearing all that shit out there, bro, you know? But so you're on your island, bro. I mean, how are the politics when it comes to, you know what I mean? Is it still the same?
Yeah.
You know? Still.
Yeah. Well, in the county at the time, I can't call it right now because that was.
I mean, in regards to like when you're in the prison yards and it's, you know, these are medical yards, you know, or sometimes you have medical blocks on regular yards that I've seen before in the past. Yeah. But you know, you guys are, you know, it's still, you know, I mean, you got the, you know, you got the homies over here, you got this, that, you know, you guys are still running your program and shit.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same shit, especially in Chino. I was in Chino. I was in Alder.
Okay.
So I was right there for a little bit. CIM minimum.
Gotcha.
And fucking up. There's a spot in Chino at the same yard I was at. That's actually just chairs, disabled people, deaf people or something. But I didn't get put there. I got put in the one that I got put in.
Yeah.
But hey, better for me. You know, actually it was cool because I guess it was kind of fucked up over there. Like just the hygiene, the way the cops just treated the whole situation. Because if anything is harder in there, it's us getting fucking medical supplies. Because motherfuckers be like, let's say, to take a piss, a lot of motherfuckers got a different situation, you know? Me, I catheterize. I use a catheter. For me, that's like, if motherfuckers ain't familiar, it's like a little tube, like a hose. Right up the urethra, you take a piss. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I can't use one, put it in my pocket, and use it again. Because this is going into my urinary tract.
Yeah.
So these doctors would try to give us 7 urinary catheters, 7 tubes per month.
Oh my God.
Per month.
That's crazy.
And I've already caught one regular thing with with paralysis and whatnot is like UTIs, urinary tract infections.
Yeah.
That's just a bitch. You know, that's one of the major fatality reasons of people in wheelchairs. So this dude tries to sell me that. He tries to sell me the whole little, hey, nah, well, you got 7, wash them. So I was like, okay, cool. So as a doctor, you're telling me I have to wash the catheters, right? And he finds it weird that I'm asking him to reiterate. And he was like, man, we got into it a little bit, not pushing and shoving, but you know, a little verbal.
Yeah.
I get my shit. I get my shit. So no UTIs, no worried about that. But Chino was pretty cool. Chino was alright. As far as prisons go, you know, it was cool. It was a huge yard. The yard was open most of the time.
I mean, how was it? I always ask homies this that have been in the system, bro. If we're kicking it, homie, in the day room, bro, and we gonna throw a spread, me and you, dog.
Okay.
But you cooking, homie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What are you cooking for us, bro? I need a recipe, my boy. A couple motherfuckers need a recipe. You guys need a recipe right now? Let the homie know right now. We need a recipe and shit, dog.
Yeah, I can already hear some people being right now, man, tuna. This motherfucker gonna say tuna. Yeah, I'm gonna say tuna.
Okay.
Tuna's a mando. When it comes to flavors, I just want to make sure it tastes cool. Like, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that it's like high carb and high protein and shit, so I'm gonna get it in.
Because when you say high carb, high protein, you said prior to you being shot, you worked out, you were about your fitness.
I've always been into fitness till this day. I've always been like on my shit. You know, as a youngster, like in middle of almost fucking up, my mom got me a mentor that worked at a Pilates studio, so I got to see shit at a Pilates studio for a little while. You know, I got to see a little different world. So I took in a whole lot, and then I took that little seed and then grew with myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah. So with the noodles, it's the carbs and shit, tuna right there. Got the protein on deck.
Yeah.
A little bit of mustard, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of sriracha, keep it hot. You know. After I learned all the shit about the hot dogs and whatnot, I'm kind of cool off of hot dogs. I'm rare when I eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
But
you mean are you referring to the summer sausage?
No, summer sausage are fire.
Okay.
But that's a little. Sometimes I try to save my money for tuna packets.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know.
Yeah.
But summer sausage is fire. So
yeah.
You can throw some in there if you got it. You bringing it? You bring it. We got it. You know? Yeah, we good.
Okay.
Yeah, with some bread, man. I keep it like spicy. Just keep it spicy.
Yeah. I mean, do you like it? Do you like it dry or do you like it a little soupy?
Dry.
Dry, most definitely.
I'm a dry. I want to be able to like mash it into a ball if I want to.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Though.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you do these 16 months.
8 months, quick, 16 and a half. I had no shit. I had no strike. It wasn't a strikeable offense just because it was a simple possession of a loaded firearm because it was weapon type shit. So no strike. I was cool. They gave me a 16. I did the 8 months. I was out for like 8 months. I want to say I got busted again November 2nd. That same November when I got out March. I got busted in November for another pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing the drinking thing, heavy as shit. I was drinking heavy. Like I was throwing up in the morning. Like my morning routine was wake up, throw up, let's go.
I mean, why are you drinking so much? Are you trying to numb the pain? Or you just kind of got into drinking? I mean, are you trying to is it an escape? Is it an outlet?
I want to say now with hindsight, yeah, it was probably an escape.
Yeah.
There was a quick moment just a couple years ago where I had to like stay away from bud for a little bit, you know, just so I could take a little blood test, a little this and that.
Yeah.
And fucking up. It was the first time since I was like 13 that I was completely sober. Weed, alcohol, everything. And it was a trip, you know? It was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time since I was fucking 13 years old that I have no shit in my system.
Yeah.
And it was just a mind blow, you know? It was a trip. But yeah, I'll be losing track sometimes.
No, it's all good, dog.
ADHD
I was just thinking
does
about when you're talking about that. I mean, the times that I am like completely sober from everything, bro. I mean, that's when I feel the strongest.
Yeah, I feel it. You got this clarity.
Like, yeah, the clarity. I mean, you're focused in on, all right, this is what I need to do. And it seems like, you know, I mean, a lot of people can probably contest to this. You know what I mean? When when you're just free of all the fucking, the handles around you, whatever you want to call it, you know, you can tend to focus on
the distractions and whatnot.
Yeah, the distractions. Now I can focus on this. Now I'm starting to get shit done. You know what I mean? It's good to take breaks sometimes. I mean, even to this day, you know, I take breaks, bro, where I'm just like, I'm not drinking. You know what I mean? You know, I'd be sitting here with a coffee or something like that, bro. You know,
I feel it.
I mean, it's good for you. It's good for you to do that. So, I mean, so you sobered up that time.
Man, I didn't really sober up too much.
Yeah.
I just kept pushing. I kept smoking. I mean, not smoking. I kept drinking. You know, so after I got out, I was still tripping. You know, I lost my pad because I was living with my sister for a little bit. I was staying with my sister. We got kicked out of that pad because I cracked some dude because he was staring at my nephews and my homeboys' kids playing.
And this is you cracking a dude while you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. And he was just staring at the kids in a really uncomfortable way. Like he was staring at them in a real foul way.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
Like,
I get that.
Like I can quote the motherfucker. Like he told me I like watching kids play. So it was like the quote itself seems pretty simple, but you already know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Like that tone, especially you got kids, bro. You know, so it's like,
yeah,
that's a feeling, homie.
Yeah, that's crazy,
so
bro.
Me and him got into a little skirmish. So I touched him up a couple times. You know, I cracked him. Tried to get into my face real quick. I licked the motherfucker's nose real quick, bugged him the fuck out. He called me a lesbian one time.
Yeah.
And it just, I guess he got to the manager first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell first. So he went and put 20 on 10. We got the boot.
Yeah, for sure.
So I go with my mom's. I go mom's for a bit. That didn't last too long at all.
And so it's real quick, bro. I know we kind of like I might have thrown you off track, or maybe I threw myself off track. But I want to rewind real quick. So you got out from doing the 16 with half from the strap. You said you got out, you were towing a burner again, and you got busted again. So was this after the second time?
No, this is in transition. This is what gets me too busted again.
All right, for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure. So I mean, just on another. I mean, it tells, it says a lot, bro. Like, you're still out there, bro. Like, you in a wheelchair, but you still feel like you need to be strapped the fuck up, dog.
You know what? Not anymore, man.
I mean, that back then, though.
Yeah,
back
most
then.
definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And I was bringing it to myself, I would make sure you felt me looking at you. I would look at you till you looked at me.
Yeah.
And that was just where I was at.
You were confrontational. You were looking for
I was very confrontational.
Yeah.
Thank you for that word.
Yeah.
I couldn't grab that motherfucker for a while. Confrontational. I was extremely confrontational.
Yeah.
And I wound up moving in with my boy. Just one day I go kick it. The boy has a thing, so I'm like, hey, let me get that thing.
Yeah.
So I take the thing, go up there, and I get caught with the thing. I get busted over here in LA.
I mean, real quick though, bro. I mean, it makes you, you're in a wheelchair, so just your pride and the person that that you were before and you are now. I mean, did it make you feel like you had to even be more confrontational, being the fact that you were in a chair, like more aggressive, like, man, fuck you, homie.
Yeah, I got a little worse.
Like, you ain't gonna fucking treat me no fucking different, bro. I'm you gonna catch every single side of this fade right here,
Yeah. I've always been, hey, I ain't got no problem locking my brakes. Sit down, pull up a chair.
Yeah.
We'll catch it in the front seat. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But man, that pride is a motherfucker.
I think that mentality, bro, so not everybody can relate to that mentality, dog. But I think that mentality has really probably helped you along this
Most definitely.
journey that you've been on, bro. Having that mentality, that fuck you mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck me, fuck you. Oh, fuck me with this? Nah, fuck you, watch this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you, yeah, dog. I think it's probably...
Because when I barely got into a chair, you get a lot of... Sorry about that.
You're all good, my G.
You get a lot of, let me help you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all in good heart, you know. It's all in good heart. But if you're a very, very pride-filled person, a very egotistical person, that shit's gonna hit you a certain way, you know. So it's like, nah, I got this.
Yeah.
Nah, I got this. You fuck around and split your head because you thought you had it, and now you slip and fall and boof. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I got it. But after shit, where the fuck were we?
I mean, you were kind of just explaining to, like, you know, the mentality of, like, you know, when you're in a wheelchair. We were talking about just like being confrontational, being like, you know, like, fuck you, I can handle this. And now you got everybody like trying to help you to do every little fucking thing and shit, dog.
Yeah, like I've been told by my cousins, like, why you got a mad dog everybody? Like, you know, I felt for a cool little minute that because I didn't have my shit, I wanted to be that motherfucker that people were like, oh man, what? Like
a crazy ass motherfucker in a wheelchair, homie.
Exactly.
Gonna fuck your ass up, dog.
Exactly.
Some crazy ass fool in a wheelchair came and motherfucking banged on me like a motherfucker, dog. He wanted to get down.
And they were like, oh, that's so and so.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
That's the mindset we have at a certain time, you know, being so pride filled.
Yeah.
That's the mindset we have. But, you know, I go ahead and let me see where I'm at. I get busted. Yeah, I get busted on my second one. My second one is 2.5. So again, for a pistol, it wasn't too bad.
I mean, what is the judge telling you? He sees you rolling in the fucking courthouse and he's like, what's up, my G? Like, damn, homie. You getting busted with these straps, bro. You know what I mean? And you like in there like, fool, like, I gotta protect myself, homie.
Yeah,
like, cut me some slack. Like, I mean, do they have a little more, you know, and I hate to use this word, bro, but the condition that you're in, you go into a courtroom, do you feel like they're giving you a little more sympathy, a little more leniency? No?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
This is a bald-headed gang member, and he ain't stopping.
This is a bald-headed gang member.
He's been shot these many times, and look at this motherfucker. He ain't stopping.
I think the fact that I've been shot and I'm there means you got to go a little harder on me. It means the judge has to be a little stricter on me. Yeah. You know, thinking from his mindset.
You're not learning.
You know, like, I can't be easy on this dude. There is no rehabilitation. There is no, I'm not going to fix him. There's just lock his ass up. Let's put around more motherfuckers like him. Because I'm not the first. You feel me? So they see this shit all the time, every day.
Yeah.
They see this shit every day. A wheelchair dude with a burner is like a zebra with stripes. They're there.
Especially in LA.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, no, lenient. I had the same public pretender. I had the same public pretender that I had as the first case. And he was like, hey, what's up, Zepeda? How are you doing? I'm like, I'm good, man. What up, Matthews? How you doing? Like, you good? Yeah. You had that kid, right? Like, okay. So he was the only person that gave a smile was him, you know? He was the one that tripped out on the whole situation. But I went to Wasco again. With Wasco, there was a funny situation because I had a little physical altercation with somebody else in a wheelchair as well, right? My first time around, my first prison sentence. There was one CO. I see this dude the second time around. He's somewhere walking somebody and sees me on the track walking with my boy. And this motherfucker want to tell me, like, oh, what up, man? It's the heavyweight champ type shit. Like, shh. Like, hold on, man, you burning me. You over here talking some shit because he was in the same building as the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We little muscle.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad in Wasco. Wasco was straight.
I mean, you got to give it to two dudes, dog, when you see them duking it out in wheelchairs, bro.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
You got to give it to them, dog. Like, you know what? These dudes about their business. I mean, I feel like if I was a fucking CEO, bro, and I fucking see two dudes fucking scrapping in wheelchairs, bro, I'm going to turn a blind eye, homie, and I'm going to let them get that off their motherfucking chest, homie.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know they're going to feel 10 times better afterwards. Yeah. Get that release, my G.
Yeah, the policy is always, turn away, but everybody was sitting in the bunks like...
Yeah, nah, homie, that's not something you see all the time, bro. You got the dudes in the side placing bets.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers turning windows.
I got a box of sopas on homie motherfucking Snoops right here, dog.
Shit, I got 2 tuna packs on homeboy in the red, bro. I got you. That type of shit, bro. But shit, from there I went to Avenal. I was at Avenal. Well, I spent most of my time at Avenal.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. I mean, shit. In prison, there wasn't really no unusual shit as far as prison goes, you know?
You worked out?
I worked out daily.
You played cards?
I was at 1,000 push-ups. No, I played dominoes.
Dominoes, okay.
That's how I made my money. I made my bread and butter. My whole locker was full because of dominoes. I love dominoes. Dominoes is my shit.
Yeah.
But
I fuck with a pinochle, dog.
I never learned how to play that shit. Too many damn cards. I got ADHD, dog.
Yeah, I get you.
I just.
I learned it at 18 years old in the LA County Jail in East Max, dog. Everybody was playing it. All the OGs and shit were playing. I was 18 years old, 1995. In the county jail, dog, and all the fucking, like I said, the old timers were there shooting it. Everybody was shooting it, and I was just like,
They could slam the cards hard.
Now the flick of the wrist, pop! You hear that shit across the day room, homie? Like, damn, homie, somebody's getting spanked right now.
You thinking his bones and shit? Nah, that's pinochle, homie.
Yeah, dog. So I was just like, and I'm not a dude that's like real good with like numbers and all this shit, dog. You know. Always a bad dope dealer. Always got half my own supply, dog.
Shit.
You know. Anyways, bro, fucking. But when I went there and I seen, give me the cheat sheet, homie. You know what I mean? Learn the cheat sheet. Learn the fucking number system. And I was needy. I had to play pinochle, dog.
Okay.
I was addicted, dog. I was addicted to pinochle. I played that shit all day. I mean, I don't know how. It's funny if you think about it, dog. When you're doing time, if you can really keep track of the time that you played dominoes this week. You know what I mean? Man. This motherfucker played dominoes 187 hours, dog. You know what I mean?
I would do that with push-ups because I would do push-ups, 1,000 push-ups every other day. So in my sentence, I would fucking up. I'd be like, damn, I spent how many days here? Bam, 1,000 push-ups every other day. Oh shit, I did fucking 75,000 push-ups a day. I was, whoa. You know what I mean?
I seen a video, bro, of you I think you're at Venice Beach. Were you at Venice Beach doing those dips and pull-ups, bro?
Yeah, with the Venice man, the beast on the bar is Ike Catcher. Yeah, man, shout out to Ike, man, much love.
You were out there, man. I seen
very
you, bro.
motivational cat.
I seen you on that shit, dog. I said, man, my boy fucking cut up, dog. You gotta fucking have some yokems on you, dog.
Man, thank you.
I mean,
it's hard work, you know. You gotta keep at that shit. Consistency. It's consistency. You just gotta get that shit, get it, and keep getting it.
Yeah, no doubt. So you're in the yard. You're doing, you know, what I mean, you're doing basically the same shit that everyone else does in the prison yards. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so you get out from that time, bro.
Yeah, I get out.
What the fuck are you doing now, dog? Are you going and picking up a strap and some dope? What's happening with you, dog?
Okay, no, I didn't pick up a strap this time. When I paroled this last time, I paroled to Paris.
Okay.
By like Paris and shit, you know, that little situation.
Yeah.
I was there for about 6 months, and the 6 months that I was there, you would think I couldn't find some bullshit to get into because it's Paris. You know, I'm on the side that has a lot of goats, a lot of dirt and hills and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I still found shit. I was still able to, I was starting my day off, my boy, with, you know them big ass Amsterdams? The Amsterdam vodkas?
Okay, yeah.
Like a liter?
Yeah, that's just like fucking $3. For like a liter, that shit was...
Well, yeah, it's like that pop off shit, you know. But I would, you know, the little shit, the little shit you pour it out with, the little thing that doesn't let you dump it out too much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pop that bitch out.
Pop that bitch out. That's breakfast. That liter is breakfast.
God damn it.
I believe it was affecting my health because certain days that I wouldn't drink, my feet would swell up like a motherfucker. Like I couldn't wear certain shoes. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was like, huh, that's crazy.
So when it comes to, educate me real quick, brother. Educate me real quick. When it comes to someone that's paralyzed, bro, their legs are paralyzed. I mean, is it lack of blood circulation down there?
That doesn't allow me to move?
Or is it just the nerve in the spine?
Yeah, it's the nerve in the spine. It's either not connected or it's damaged.
But your blood is still circulating. Mm-hmm. I mean, this can be the stupidest question in the world. Of course, bro. Are you still having full circulation down there or not really?
Yeah, the circulation doesn't get affected if the vein. Well, okay, hold on. Let me not say that it doesn't get affected because I have poorer circulation. Like my legs will be cold for no reason. You know, my legs will be colder than my arms.
And that's you feeling it.
Like no, I would touch it. Like or my wife tells me,
that's you feeling your legs.
Yeah.
But do you feel your legs cold?
No, I don't feel no temperature in them.
You don't feel no temperature in your legs?
No, I don't feel no temperature in them. In my left one, like I said, I don't really feel much at all. In my right one, I got little patches where like here yes, here no, here yes, here no type shit.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Have you ever heard of stem cell therapy?
Yeah, I've heard about it a lot.
And so have you looked into getting stem cell therapy?
I can say I've started to more than I have before in the last months, but I didn't really know too much about it besides baby fetuses and the jokes they make about it and whatnot. I wasn't too familiar with it.
I believe what it is a lot of it's
I know it's a blank cell.
It's these stem cells, bro. That they release these stem cells into wherever you're having problems with, And our body is filled with stem cells, dog. You know what I mean? And stem cells is what, you know, heals our body. It's what repairs our body, dog. I mean, yeah, I'll take some of that, dog. And so what they're doing, so in the United States, bro, the FDA is very, very strict on the stem cell therapy. So it's so much harder. Like, you have to have money, bro, to get these procedures done, dog. And why do you have to have money? Because you have to go to, like, I heard Panama is fucking crazy with it, bro. I heard Panama, bro,
is go somewhere funny.
Yeah, you got to go somewhere, bro, where they don't have these restrictions that the FDA has out here. The FDA with stem cell therapy, bro, they're only letting it happen with like a bone marrow thing, dog. But it's coming, my G.
Yeah.
It is fucking coming, homie. But if you have the right dollar amount, then you can go to another country, bro, and you can get stem cell therapy. And I hear, bro, that it is fucking with dudes in situations like you, bro. I heard it's pretty promising, bro.
No shit.
I've done a lot. I haven't done a lot of research on it, but I've paid attention to it. I paid attention to it because it caught my attention one time, and then after that, I go down the fucking rabbit hole of looking at different videos of this shit because I always think about my homeboy from my neighborhood that's paralyzed from the waist down, dog. And I think about if one day maybe I can blow this podcast up or something like that, maybe I can get enough money and I can help him, or I can help you, dog. I can help somebody that I know, dog, that doesn't have the resource, you know what I mean, to get the shit done, dog. It's fucking huge. You would hope someone would possibly do it for you if they were in that position, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But the stem cell therapy, my G. You know what is crazy? They have the umbilical cord stem cell. I'm not real refreshed on it. You know, I got to look at. But what they do is they get these umbilical cords from like C-sections and shit like that, and they get them donated to these companies, bro. The umbilical cords, bro. You know what I mean? And they're pulling the stem cells. You can pull stem cells out of like a lot of different stuff, fat, just different stuff, bro. And the stem cells, bro. What they do is it goes into your system, and these stem cells go in there, and they can adapt these stem cells. There's I think there's a couple different types of stem cells, but they adapt to what needs to be prepared in that section that they're shot into, bro.
They go to the damaged area and then become what was damaged.
Exactly, and they start working on it, and sometimes it can take up to like 4 to 6 months or some shit like that, bro. But damn, my boy, I mean, especially because I think you would be anybody's a good candidate, but especially because you have some type of feeling.
Yeah.
You're not 100%, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're damn near close to it, correct? Close
to it. Like, I can't put no pressure on it. I can't like stand up on my leg.
Yeah.
Like I said, all I can do is just wiggle it a little bit in my chair and then pick it up off the ground in a walker. So if I try to get up here, I'm going straight to the floor.
100%, I get that.
100%.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. But the point, like, so what I do is I compare it to my homeboy. The only thing that I know besides,
he's the person that you have,
and he doesn't, and he cannot do that at all, bro. You know what I mean? And so you would probably be responsive to, possibly be very responsive to that therapy, that stem cell therapy, bro. Okay. We should look into that, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you know
I've seen it a few times in some athletes, some wheelchair athletes.
Yeah, and maybe we can do some type of like GoFundMe or something like that, bro. You know, get a GoFundMe together, homie. Yeah. You know, you find a doctor, bro. It's probably gonna be in another country, you know. and
I gotta make sure they don't take my last kidney in that bitch.
But I'm just saying, bro, like you find a range of how much money you need to get out there, get back, live while you're out there, what the thing's gonna cost, dog. And I mean, there's a lot of good people in the world, bro, that would like to probably see you get back on your fucking feet, homie. You know what I mean? Or at least experience it for a little while, get that sensation back for you know what I mean? Because I heard sometimes it wears off. I've heard different things.
I heard that it's like a constant thing. You have to get it again.
Yeah, no, I heard that too, dog. I heard that too. But I heard in some situations, dog, that it repairs it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're good. So there's different stories being the fact, bro, the technology that we're in right now.
Yeah, that's no shit. The time of technology we're in is...
The technology we're in. Like we had the homie Joel Cholo. He was right here, bro. The technology we're in, bro. He's gonna be having those legs, homie, robot legs, homie, moving them around, dog. And his legs are gonna be just as strong as ever, and he's gonna be just as good as ever, bro.
There was a cool dude in prison there was a black dude, swole motherfucker that had a prosthetic. His used to go zooks.
Damn.
Man, that shit look cool.
That's crazy.
That shit look cool. It was
That shit's
cool,
mad
cool.
expensive though, bro.
I bet. It was shiny. It was like titanium.
Yeah.
So that shit has to be through the roof.
Yeah, most definitely. But you know what? I'll do some research, dog. And I mean, you should do your homework as well, of course, dog. I mean, on that. But you know, the more you tell your story, the more you get out there, the more people see your face, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more people are familiar with you, where you've been at, where you're going. You know what I mean? Will be more people that'll be inclined to, you know, be like, hell, like fools with money. Like, yeah, I'm gonna drop that fool 10 racks on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there with money like that, bro, you know?
Yeah.
And even if it's 10 racks or $10, dog, you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd like to fucking, you know, we should talk about that, dog, and most definitely explore what's out there, dog, you know? So if you check it out, explore what's out there, then you relate to me, we'll try to get some GoFundMe going, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we'll just fucking put it out there with all the fucking, everybody out there in the world, you know what I mean, on the podcast and everyone else that fucking gets in touch with this story right here, bro. All right. So let's get back to where we're at, bro. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to get to where you got shot again at a motherfucking music video.
Yeah.
You know, and then how you started transitioned into doing what you're doing now.
Like after I was 6 months in Paris after I paroled. I met my wife I met her in late 2013. That's when we started chopping it up.
Yeah.
And shit went like that. So I moved in August 23rd. So that's when that happened, you know? And that, me and her had certain situations that put me in a position to where I had to make decisions. You know? I had to either grow as a man or lose this person that I was with due to my actions, you feel me? And sitting down and being able to analyze those actions allowed me to analyze the rest of my actions. And I was able to sit back and actually take an inventory of myself. You know? I was able to think, well, okay, damn, that's kind of stupid. Damn, I need to stop doing that. I need to focus on this. I don't need to do this. I need to do that. So little by little, my mind started clearing up and I started reaching for shit. I didn't know if I wanted to be in the cannabis industry. I didn't know if I wanted to do this or that, you know? And I was still, old habits die hard. You know, old habits die hard.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
To this day, you know, till this day, it's like there's certain situations when it's like, oh man, like it gets my heart going, gets me a little hot, gets me a little,
100%.
you know, in the situation. And it's like, man, hold on, I'm trying to have a different energy vibe. I'm trying to have a whole different mindset. I'll be the first, I'm not the first one, but I'll ask one of my boys, I'll ask you, hey, you got a job, or hey, how's work, before I ask you, hey, when was the last time you went to the hood? You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not the one that's gonna tell you to go to the corner block over going to fucking work.
Yeah.
Some people will.
I mean, that's grown man shit though, bro.
Hey, that's grown man shit, but there's 45-year-old motherfuckers that are acting like infants.
Yeah, they're on, I mean, not all of them, dog, but a lot of them still have a habit, you know what I mean? They still got a drug habit or, you know what I mean? A lot of shit's tied to, you know what I mean, you know, drugs and shit. I mean, a lot of cats that get arrested for the most heinous crimes, they were they were tweaked out their fucking mind. They were on something that altered their mind from the person that they regularly were. And then there's some people, there's very few, bro, that go to prison for, I was just fucking sober and I fucking sawed this motherfucker in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like, bro, you were fucking really crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know how I got off on that right now.
I don't trip. It happens to me all the time.
You know what it is? I'm hot right now. This shit is that blowing right there, my boy?
Oh, no wonder.
That's not blowing at all?
No.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, wait, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No wonder I was glistening.
Let me see. Oh, I just did that too. Hold on real quick. Let's do it like that. You guys might hear that, but man, we are fucking burning up and shit.
That's all right, though. That's all right. It look like we're working out. We catching a hot sauna right now.
Yeah. Nah, no shit. I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. And shit.
I'm like,
damn, dog.
Hell yeah.
You look like you got cooking grease all over you. How many?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, let me get my shit.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think we're good, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
Sometimes it bleeds over on the microphone, dog. But if you kind of like just like
I just get up on it.
just get up on it,
Yeah,
like,
just,
damn, what's
you know.
happening, girl?
My name is Butter. That type of shit.
You got someone out there saying, "Well, I'm toast."
But Yeah, man, I was able to actually sit down and focus and shit, you know, get my prioritize things. Shit, my mom's, she hadn't passed yet, you know, so she had a little struggle at her spot. She had to move in with us. Me and my wife, we had to struggle a bit. We had to go through our shit, you know, like, not even relationship-wise. Like, there was a hump that we got over. We was cool. But then life comes, and it's like, hey, hold on, no, we ain't finished. Like, y'all was beefing for a little bit. Now y'all got to go through it together. So it was like, all right, cool. We handled that shit. We did what we had to do. Mom came, found her a pad. She got sick. She had a little liver issue. So she was at the pad for like a year, looking for a pad. Found a pad. I wound up getting sick a little more often. You know?
Yeah.
One day I got that call. Bam. You know, mom's is, well, shit, not even from nobody. I got the call from the doctor talking about, hey, yeah, this is Elias Zepeda, your Blanca Zepeda's son. Yeah. Like, oh, well, we're intubating her. I was like, oh, shit, excuse you, bitch? What? Oh, shit. Like, bugging the fuck out. Like, it's a whole little brain shock, you know?
Yeah.
So, I go, and mom's is, at first, it was supposed to be some shit. I forgot what it was at first. It was supposed to be some diabetes-related shit, you know? So, that's what it started out as. But then it jumped, and like, she got better, then she got worse. Then she got a little better, and they took out the tube. Then the shit got bad as fuck. And sure enough, they put on some dialysis machine. And next thing you know, shit can't, you know, it goes out. Her little heart goes out. Bam. Mom's gone.
And this was just, this was recently.
My mom's passed away in January of last year.
So that's pretty recent.
2019 was a little hectic.
Yeah.
Lost moms, got popped. At the time, around that time that she was, you know, sick and shit, I was already going over material in my head. I was like thinking in my head, like, damn, you know, like getting a little closer to the scene. Like, I've always liked comedy. I've always loved comedy. My pops used to watch, he used to listen to Polo Polo. I'm familiar with that dude, the Mexican comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he used to be on that. I used to watch, you know, George Lopez, Steve Harvey and whatnot coming up.
Yeah.
So that was my early influences. And then I started seeing motherfuckers like Joey Diaz and shit, like
Coco.
Like Joey Coco Diaz, like, you cocksucker, like, what? Like, this motherfucker's sick as fuck. He can keep it real.
What about Bill Burr? You like Bill Burr?
I fuck with Bill Burr. Bill Burr's my
fucking
shit.
food,
Bill Burr's my shit. Man, Burt Kreischer? You like Burt Kreischer?
Yeah, he's funny too.
He's my shit too. The Machine.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's his shit. But I started seeing these different situations, and then I was like, man, before, like years before, it was a spark in my head. Like, I told one of my boys, like, oh, I want to be a comic. I want to be a comedian. And it was like, oh, what? Shoot a joke. I didn't even know how to form a joke back then.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that life itself was funny. I was like, hey, you know, you're Mexican if you're dodging bullets in chanclas. Like, that was my shit to him.
Yeah.
So later on, I start seeing the kind of comics that I'm into. They tell stories. It's not, hey, knock knock, who's there? You know, they tell stories about the life, about what happens on a daily basis. I can't name one comic that I fuck with that doesn't go off of stories. We might throw a little season on it here and there, you know, but
those are the best ones.
But that's what it is, you know. That's what it is. And well, shit. Like, I was hesitant. One of my main problems is procrastination. So I was procrastinating for a cool little minute. Like, I was going through my head, going back in my head, going over my you know, what I've been through, this and that. Like, what's funny? Oh, hey, this is pretty fucking funny. This is stupid. Hey, this and that. You know, so I started writing material. Just writing shit down in a composition book for about a year, getting pages and pages of shit. So I was like, cool. When I got shot this last time, I was supposed to do an open mic the next week. So that one went out the window, you know? But in my head, I didn't know if I was supposed to show up. Like, if I was supposed to still go with a little cast on my leg, go ahead and, you know, I'll be the 50 Cent of comedy. You know, he blew up in rap. I could blow up in comedy after I get shot.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem with that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, shit, I caught the bug. Like, I caught the bug, man. I went to an open mic at the Laugh Factory, October 22nd of last year. And yeah, like, that shit was a little seed that was in my head that grew, and that shit flourished like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, it's allowed it's allowed my thinking to change even deeper. You know, like I'm in a constant state of growth. You know.
You gotta be, bro.
You know, like next time I see you, I might not be who I am today.
Yeah.
I might be fucking Raichu, not Pikachu. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's on a constant level.
Yeah, I mean, so how are you moving these days with, you know, I mean, the times that we're living in and shit, bro? With this coronavirus and shit, are you a little more? Are you cautious? Are you moving? You know what I mean? How are you moving these days, bro?
You know what? No lie. We're cautious. We're cautious. When it barely popped on the news, we was cautious. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like I got like about 3 months worth of tuna. Like I moved it back to the yard. You know, I got tuna and noodles. I stocked up on this shit. We got water bottle, rice, tuna, and noodles.
You know what's funny, dog, is when this shit popped off, speaking of noodles and shit, homie, there wasn't a noodle on that motherfucking shelf, dog. You go to the market, remember them motherfucking shelves were wiped the fuck out, dog? Motherfuckers were bugging out, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it had me buying motherfucking shit that I don't ever buy, bro, just to make sure we good, homie.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because I got a fucking household, I got a family, like, man, we don't need this shit, but this is all that's on this fucking shit, homie. I don't know what the fuck is going on right here, dog. You know what I mean? I started digging a hole in the back. I'm like, I gotta get an underground bunker too.
Hey, if I could afford it, I would have done it. I would have fucking, don't let nobody cough on my door like, help me. You're on your own, bitch.
Shout out to all the fucking preppers out there, dog.
Man.
All the preppers scene. I told you. You thought we were crazy as fuck? Look at you motherfuckers now.
Yeah, them doomsday prepper type shits. And motherfuckers ready to go all day, every day.
I mean, those are dudes with a lot of money, dog. I mean, because those things, you build those things, they're very expensive, brother. So you gotta have a chunk of change, homie, to fuck around with, bro. You know. And then these people are living out in areas, rural areas, possibly, dog, where they have land to do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog?
No
like,
doubt,
you know,
no
in the neighborhood, you'll be lucky to put a shed in your backyard, let alone an underground motherfucking bunker, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, but
I'm trying to buy a piece of property that has already a bunker inside. You know, find that motherfucker.
Find that motherfucker. They've been preparing for fucking years. He's got a fucking 2-story bunker in the motherfucking dirt. Like, how crazy? Do you ever see that movie with fucking, I think it was John Candy or the dude from with Roseanne's husband? What's that dude's name?
Yeah, John Candy.
Is that him?
John Baloo, right? With the bear?
Roseanne, you remember the show Roseanne?
Yeah, big dude.
Yeah, he was on this movie where they lived in an underground bunker, and he was psyching everybody out about, no, you can't go out there, you know.
Cloverfield.
Oh, is that what it is?
Cloverfield.
Yeah, that's what it is, huh?
Cloverfield. Yeah.
That's a crazy movie. Huh?
Yeah, that was a trip. A trip. That shit fuck. I'm not used to seeing him like that.
Yeah, that was a trip, bro.
That shit fucked me up. I was like, why? Homie, why you acting like that?
He did a good role in that movie.
He did.
Dog.
He shot that.
He shot that shit.
He shot that tremendously.
Have you ever think about doing any like acting or anything like that?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this whole Corona thing, I was barely gonna start. I don't know the application process. I know you gotta make a little app online profile type shit, but
hey, shout out John Goodman. Appreciate you,
yeah.
Jesse Cortez. I appreciate that, dog. Checking in from Desert Hot Springs. What up, my G? I see you. Everybody tapping in and shit. Hell yeah, dog. Much love to all 205 of you motherfuckers tapping in with us. Don't forget to hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Gas Monkey, Ellie, John Wayne, Creek, Long Beach, Gas Monkey, Bob, Jesse Cortez, Derek, everybody that's tapped in right here. John Wayne, Bruce Espinoza. I see you right there. Watered down. I don't know what you mean by that, dog. But anyways, hey, you guys are probably having a conversation within yourselves.
You know, inside joke.
Yeah, what up, Max Powers? I see you, my G. Watching from Huntington Park. What up, Reyes? I see you, my G. Love, homie. Always. Adam Rodriguez. That's my G right there. What up, my boy? Tony Soto. It's called disposable income, a.k.a. passive income.
Oh, that's the key in life. I don't know what they're talking about. But
disposable income, a.k.a. passive income.
Passive income is the shit.
I need some of that, dog.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what that is? AKA. Let me add another AKA. AKA fuck you money, homie. You know what I mean?
Yo,
we need some fuck you money, homie.
That's that mattress money.
Yeah, dog. That's some fuck you money, homie. We ain't got enough fuck you money, dog. We need to get some of that. Hell yeah. I'll see all you motherfuckers, dog. Love you motherfuckers for tapping in.
Hell yeah.
But so I mean, you caught the bug. You go to the Laugh Factory, bro. Yeah, I mean, was it a good response? I mean,
my first motherfucking open mic went amazingly. Like, I was like, oh shit. Like,
what kind of jokes are you telling, bro?
Just, like, it's my life, man. My life. I mean, shit, the sharing enough provides me with material all day.
Yeah.
Like this shit's fucking crazy. You feel me? But with that day, it was some wheelchair shit. You know, talking about like, you know, tired of telling motherfuckers I'm a fucking stand-up comic. You feel what I'm saying? This is all. I ain't even in the tone of telling a joke, and it's already. This is what happens all the time, though.
Yeah.
Like they get to asking what I'm doing and shit. The reason the joke popped up, the reason they like the tip of the like the last straw, was this old lady at the DMV. You feel me? The first time I was getting my driver's license. I was doing my written test, so I'm over here mobbing around and shit, and she stops me. She's like, "Excuse me, you know, what's your name? Like, you know, what do you do? Your vibe, your energy is just so positive. You're just so uplifting." Oh shit! Like, all right, yeah. Well, my name's Elias. Oh, okay. You know, like, well, what do you do? I'm a comedian. Oh, really? Okay. She had like some younger chick, whether like her daughter or somebody, like listening, you know. And she was like, comedian, right? Oh, okay. What kind of comedian? Improv? Nah. Prop comic? Nah. I'm a stand-up comic. Oh dear. She starts laughing her ass off. Man. And then she tells her daughter, because her daughter understands this isn't something you laugh at right now, stupid.
Yeah.
Like this ain't the punchline. You about to get punched in line right now. That's what's gonna happen. So she points out to her, she goes, it's funny because he can't walk. I'm like, oh shit. Like, all right, cool. But that was where the seated entertainer was born. You feel me? Because I was tired. I was tired of people laughing at the joke right away, laughing at a non-existing joke. So it was like, all right, cool, man, fuck this. You know, I ain't about to tell people I'm a stand-up comic anymore. I'm a seated entertainer. You know, that's where that came in.
We're going to give it up for that right there.
Hey, you feel me? Thank you. Appreciate
Play with
that.
it, homie.
Appreciate that. So I hit this open mic. You know, man, the reaction, the vibe, like, I guess it was just a good day for me to go as well. You know, the line was with the right comics. The energy in the room was perfect. So just the exchange of energy in general between me and everybody in the room, aside from it going well, you feel me, was just like, shit. It was uncanny. It was crazy. Like, I came home, like, I hugged my wife and I shed tears.
Felt like you're on top of the world.
I shed tears, you know, and to some people, way ahead of the game, you know? An open mic is just an open mic. They'll probably never do an open mic again. But my first open mic, when I came back, it was like, damn, like I did it. Like I'm moving. Like I'm moving. I'm rolling in the right direction. So, shit, man, I went there for like four open mics. I got too cocky though. On my second open mic, that shit was horrible.
I mean, you gotta bomb.
Yeah, of course. But I wasn't
Yeah.
ready for the second one because it went so well the first time. I was like, man, I got this. I was like, I'm about to be the next Johnny Lopez. I got this shit.
Yeah.
So I went in there fucking overconfident, right? So you can smell overconfidence right away.
Yeah.
So, I was, yeah, man. It was.
I mean, at least they gave it to you though, bro.
Yeah.
At least they gave it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, we need those lessons in life, bro. And so they treated you equally as a stand-up comic, homie.
Oh yeah,
even though you were sitting down, they treated you equally, bro.
There's no. That's what I love.
And you
about
gotta
comedy.
respect that shit, bro.
That's what I love about comedy. There's no poor you.
Yeah.
There's no poor you. I don't know if you're familiar with Brad Williams, a comic.
No.
He's a little person, you know, and he fucking slays. He sells out spots. You feel me? There's other comics that have like Parkinson's. Some dude that has little things, you know. Some dudes have this, have that. You know, I can't walk, and it's a trip because there's no poor you. There's no room for poor you because we're all fucked up. Damn near every comic you're gonna come across, slightly fucked up, slightly medicated, or it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what helps us. That's what gives us our fire. That's what fuels us. So this is a whole new outlet. Like I found my way. Like I was lost. I didn't know what was supposed to be for me. I didn't know what it was.
Did you pray on it?
I'm not a religious person.
Okay, and I was gonna ask you that too before that, but you asked it right there.
Yeah, I can say I lost it. Cause I started out, I was raised Jehovah's Witness. Bro.
Yeah.
Like straight up standing in front of the congregation, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Genesis, Exodus type shit. You know what I mean? I knew my shit.
It's, you know what's funny is like Jehovah's Witness. If I mean, I was my mom met a dude when I was young, and he brought a religion to the house that was very similar to a Jehovah's Witness, bro. And it just seems like anyone that was ever raised in a Jehovah's Witness and type of environment, bro, like it really fucked them up for turn them into bad people. Homie. You know what I mean? Because them rules and these restrictions of what to do and what you don't do, and you better not do that, and bop, and then you got the zombie parents that are like fucking like zombies following every little fucking thing, dog. Shout out to Mike Hawk, always fucking lighted it up right here on the motherfucking super chat. Love you, my G. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, bro. It just seems like, bro.
Yeah, man. And fucking that didn't last too long.
Yeah.
That didn't
but you do believe in a higher power. You do believe there's a God, right?
A God in a sense, as far as like it has a title, a form, and a name. I can't say I do. I believe in more of like positive, negative, balance, I think, situation, you know? You
believe in energy.
Yeah, very much
There's
so.
a superior energy out there, which we are all trying to reach. Because once you reach that superior energy, I mean, I can't necessarily say this, but I'm kind of flowing this together in the way I feel and the way I'm thinking at the same time. Okay. It may not be accurate, but I think like a lot of rich people have a superior energy, you know, that has put them in places or had them say the right things, or they walked in the door and they closed the deal of a huge $1 million deal. I'm just saying, like, you just have this energy. If your energy isn't correct, my boy, then possibly your wallet's not going to be correct. But then again, maybe there's some really fucked up people in the world, like fucking that one dude that owned the fucking one movie. Somebody help me out real quick. The white dude that was doing all that shit. Epstein. You know what I mean?
Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, bro. But anyways, I mean, the universe is fucking crazy, bro. And I'm sure you've really reflected on the universe, on what maybe like why me, or why this, or why that, or you know, I don't know, bro. Like,
you know what? Why me? I've never been a why me person. I can never be. I've never been able to be a why me person because I know why me. Because I went there. I got shot. I know why me, cause and effect. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Like, I've never been the one to be like, I'm in a chair, you know, woe is me. This isn't my fault. This is completely 100% my fault. There's sometimes when people see a dude in a wheelchair, they're like, oh man, he shouldn't be in that wheelchair. Or he shouldn't have got hurt. I was asking to get hurt. I was asking to get shot. I went to the fucking Long Neighborhoods party with the flag flying. You gonna get shot. You throw an orange in the air, it's gonna fall on the floor. You feel me? So the little why me, I've never been able to describe to that.
Hey, you know what, dog? That's like one of the realest things, dog, that I've heard on this podcast. And there's been a lot of real conversations here, bro. Don't get it twisted, dog. Right there, bro, I feel that, dog. I respect that, dog. And I'm sure a lot of people that are listening to this right now respect that too. Right. Why am I in this wheelchair? Because put myself in this wheelchair.
Yeah. Every scar on my body is my doing. It's through the person that did it to me was my tool of inflicting it on myself. In any situation. When I got this one, I didn't have to mouth off and say what I said. I didn't have to instigate or keep the argument going. I could have went around the other way and ate a burger. I could have just did this or that. I could have gone non-violent, you know what I mean? I could have been passive. But most of my actions wound up choosing to be, I wound up to choose to be aggressive, which led to where it led, which led to another scar, which led to another surgery. You know what I'm saying? And it's 100% my fault. There's no way I could play that's the streets. I was part of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Being part of it, there is no sorry. There is no why me.
And so what would you say to like, you know, the young people out there? I mean, would you have like a message that says someone that's kind of like out there, like, you know, gambling the life and shit? I mean, do we all have to learn our own and take our own journey and hope to make it out at the end of the road? Like, I mean, do you have any words towards that, bro? To like say?
Yeah, man. As far as us having to learn our own journey, we don't have to necessarily, you know? Like, I understand some people read a book, like a psychologist or a therapist or whatnot, and think they have the credentials to tell you about your own mind. You feel me? Because I got this degree, because I passed these classes, I can tell you how to feel with your rare experiences that you've had in your life that no one else's. You feel me? So, shit, man, I would just say, I mean, ain't no future in it. Doing it, if you're already gonna start gambling with your shit, if you're already gonna start, shit, if it's a choice of start fucking around or don't, I would say don't. You know what I mean?
But if you're already there, you're in motion.
If you're already in motion, my man, unless you got that type of homeboy, which doesn't really exist in that type of world, the homeboy that's old enough to teach you, he wants you to be with it if you're barely in there. He wants you to be with it. He doesn't want to make, you shouldn't have signed up. You know? If you're gonna start thinking twice about something especially when you're barely in, if you're gonna start thinking twice, homeboy, you should have never signed up. That's your bad. I hate to say it, but in the street situation, it's not a rational situation, but in the street situation, whatever you have after the point that you sign up, you got it coming, bro. This shit is in rap songs. This shit is in statistics. We're in wheelchairs. We're dead. We're doing life. You know what I mean? This shit ain't a fairy tale. There ain't no Prince Charming. You don't see Prince Charming. I see the paperwork. I see the statistics. I felt the bullets. You know what I mean?
You know, at this point in my life, dog, I don't want to see no young man lose his life over stupidity, over another man that's having a bad day on dope or just whatever the fuck it might be, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I don't, you know what I mean? Me, you know, my actions speak for what I believe in at this point in my life. And if you know me personally, you know my actions. And what you see me doing is what I believe in.
All right.
You don't see me out on the streets no more because, you know, that's not what I believe in at this point in my life.
Yeah.
You know? Life is so beautiful. Life is so great. The universe is so huge, bro. You know what I mean? We just fucking had a successful mission to fucking Mars or something like that. It hasn't happened in X amount of years. They came back safely. Yeah. I mean, we got to travel the world, dog. We got to get out of LA. We got to get out of fucking
it's bigger than the block.
Tejas, wherever you from. Yeah. You from New York, you from Australia, you from San Diego, any part of California, wherever the fuck you from, bro. We need to, we get this much time in our life span and we should experiences and really get out there. I think in the hoods, dog, I think we need more free boxing gyms, dog.
Man, say that again.
I think we need free boxing gyms, dog, to let these kids go in there. I mean, in the hoods, bro, you pass these you walk by a fucking MMA spot, bro, and you gotta be like a fucking make a grown man's fucking money to get your ass in there, dog. I mean, those places are expensive, even for people like me, dog, that are working and blah, blah, blah. And you trying to put 2 of your kids in, homie. It's like, God damn it, homie. Yeah. You know what I mean? We need more, community resources for the youth to release that aggression, to release that anger that they're having from home, bro. You know what I mean? But I think boxing would be fucking great, bro. You know what I mean?
Boxing is amazing.
You know, bro, you gotta fucking beef with this dude. Put the gloves on, get in the ring, homie. You know what I mean? Call it good, dog. We'll do a rematch, homie. You know what I mean? You know, you put up a good fight. You may have lost that one, but you probably get the next one, my G. You know what I mean?
You learned.
Yeah, you learned, dog. You know what I mean? I mean, how much after a fight, bro, you just it's all good, dog. I'm over it. I mean, you know, it's good. I mean, how many times you give a motherfucker a hug, dog? You know what I mean? Be like, all right, we good, fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, that could be all the way across the board and shit. You know what I mean? But I just don't. You know, I got kids, and I mean, with my son, dog, I'll be on my son's bumper. I got a 21-year-old son, dog. Oh, yeah, and I'll be on his bumper, bro, and I'll be like, bro, fuck you doing? I know, Dad. You know what I mean? I'm like, fool, check it out, dog. Let me tell you what you're about to do right now and how you're about to fuck up and what's gonna happen from that, bro. Yep. Let me tell you, you know what I mean, what not to do. Let me help you navigate through this shit, bro, because I've done the exact same fucking thing, homie. Yeah. How stupid are we gonna be, dog? Are we gonna fucking repeat fucking history and then your kids are gonna, come on, homie, let's correct this shit, dog.
That's the definition of insanity. Repeating the same action more than once and expecting a different result.
God damn it, dog.
So we gotta take that with us. We gotta make sure we're not fucking making insane decisions. That's just, man.
I really think education is huge, dog, because the more you educate yourself, dog, the more you expand your mind, you work your brain. Your brain's a muscle. If you're watching fucking Veggie Night on TV all day long and it's not something educational that it's going to teach you and you can possibly teach someone else, you know what I mean? It's nonsense. I mean, whatever the fuck it is, if it's constant nonsense, dog, I mean,
Right.
I feel like we just really need to, like, we need to educate ourselves more. We need to, like older cats, we need to redirect the youth. But you know, sometimes it's hard, bro. You know, it's hard, dog. I mean, you're you know what I mean, you're up against. I mean, I try to help out a couple people, and if you can, everybody can help out a couple people, bro. You know what I mean? Hopefully, possibly redirect them in the right direction, dog.
Pay it forward.
I guess, yeah, we're paying it forward, and
Pay it
you
forward.
know, little by little, maybe we can, you know, correct it, dog. But we don't need all our people in prison system. We don't need to be burying motherfuckers, dog. You know what I mean?
That shit costs too much, man. We got bills to pay, bro.
Yeah.
That shit costs too much, man. A good little car right now costs 2 G's. That's cheap as shit for a cremation and a wake and everything. That's the same price, damn near.
I mean, a casket, they want like 10, 12, 13 racks, my G.
Yeah, but how many motherfuckers, how many dudes in our situation, you know, be like, hey, I want to bury. Most of us be like, burn me, dog. Fuck that. Save the bill.
Yeah.
Burn me. I want to be at the house. I don't want to be with the worms. Keep me at the crib. Smoke me. Some type of shit.
Yeah.
But shit, man. It's a trip. It's a trip having my shit in a completely different situation. Cause then I moved on to like the next goal. My first goal was hitting open mic. So cool, I hit that goal. Time to make a new one.
Yeah.
So next goal was let me continue hitting my open mics and let me get a little bit of footage. Let me get a little bit of footage to play with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went to the Ha Club, another open mic. Wonderful place, beautiful place. And they allow you can record, they record shit right there. So I got a little bit of footage. I'm able to see myself now. So now I'm able to work. I'm able to look at my jokes at a different way now. Cause now you know you gotta stand up there. Or you gotta be, bam, you sound like this. There's an equation to it. You know? Timing. Punchlines.
Yeah, no, most definitely, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, if you cut out, like if you're getting a good laugh, like let's say I'm getting a good laugh, and I try to keep talking, I try to start talking right away, they could have been laughing for like 30 more seconds. But that right there, you can fuck up the whole energy. Energy is a big situation. Like you gotta keep that shit up. Like you gotta keep it at a high level, you know?
You gotta know your pockets.
You gotta know your pocket. You gotta know your audience.
Yeah.
If you see it's this type of people, you gotta call that audible sometimes. And you know, shit, you gotta be able to switch it up, hit them with a different one. Maybe you hadn't worked on that one too well. Maybe you just flipped it right now, you just came up with it. But you can't just, I learned that with going to a different open mics.
Yeah.
I tried to just come with a script. I tried to just really, really memorize what I was gonna say, how I was gonna say it, like a playbook. But I had no audible. I had no plan B in case.
Yeah.
So if I go to the scenario, let's say I bring my bit to a rock club, like a punk bar. I'm not really gonna catch certain people if this material doesn't fit. So I went with a script and I stuck to the script. So it was like, it wasn't gonna work, but that's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, now if he keeps on jabbing at me, I gotta move my head.
Yeah.
I can't just pat, what should I do? What should I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta bob and weave, man. I gotta move.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta navigate through this motherfucking shit,
I
huh?
gotta learn from my mistakes. Everything is about learning from your mistakes or learning from just experiences. You know, getting shot, duck. You know what I mean? Move or don't go to fire. You got burned. You're gonna get burned again. With comedy, you're able to learn things about life. Like I'm able to take shit from that and then even take it to somewhere in like a business field. Like you can't talk like this, or you can't have not like this type of, you can't be as aggressive with this class of people right here because this class of pockets, they don't need to get aggressive. They take that as dangerous.
Yeah.
They take that as, oh man, money ain't gonna do shit to you. Like you don't have to you ain't good for us. You're gonna start yelling at people and this and that. We don't want that. So you learn a lot of things. You learn how to control your mind a little bit because you're in front of people. I've learned that the two things that people fear the most in the world is death and public speaking. And that's some real shit. I got one covered already. You know what I mean?
You working on the other.
I'm working on the other.
Yeah.
That other one's all right. The other one's it's a longer battle, but it's a battle that's worth it.
Yeah, I saw some clips, dog, that you sent me, dog, and I was like, this dude is good, dog. I mean, is it harder being a seated entertainer? You know, you know, I mean, you gotta, you know, jump through more hoops. I mean, is there more doors open? Is it is there the reliability factors? Is it, you know, when it comes to traveling, they want to get you out here, like, you know what I mean?
There's really no jumping involved, but
Yeah.
as far as that, I mean, shit, there's not really much difference. I've gone to clubs that have stages. You know, obviously I can't hop on the stage myself. If I can't provide myself with somebody that'll help, as far as like my cousin, people that have came with me, they have no problem. There's been never a problem to grab a couple motherfuckers here and there, a couple comedians or just some staff walking around, and me let them know how it goes. How I told you outside, like, hey, like a stove, bam, you know, tuck it back, we good to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's never been a problem. There's never been a problem at all.
And you know, I'm amazed, bro, on just your comfort level, bro, that you are.
Yeah.
Like sitting right here, bro, your comfort level is just like, you are just, I mean, it's been since 2005. I mean, I'm sure you had to work on this, but you seem like you are in a really good place, like mentally, brother.
I'm in a wonderful place right now, man. I'm in a wonderful place right now.
I mean, what makes you happy outside of comedy? What makes you happy, bro?
Stability, man. The fact that like a lot of my life has been like I moved around. I had friends here that I couldn't really keep friends too long over here. You know, I had issues with kids over here, so I couldn't really have friends right here. We moved. We had to it was a lot of shaking, you know? It was a lot of shaking. So when I can get stability, it's cool. And in my life, like a gang of times, well, most of my life, I've had to, you know, fend for my own. Not as far as like get my own food, get my own money. I was never a hungry kid. You know, my dad and my mom, they filled the fridge. That was not a problem. But it was just, I needed to make my own decisions. You feel me? So, damn, no lie, I lost where I was going.
No, I'm just talking about your comfort level and how long it took you to get to where you're at. You said you're in a fucking amazing fucking place right now, dog.
As far as comfort level, this hasn't really been a problem. As far as like these type of situations, I
mean, comfort level isn't in regards to you being in a chair, bro.
My man, after 15 years, I have no room. I have no room to be uncomfortable. After 15 years, I've learned almost everything there is to learn about having to be in a wheelchair besides the fancy shit. Handstands, wheelchairs, I mean the wheelies and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, as far as being comfortable in my chair, I had to learn really fast to be real comfortable in my chair. I still had my stupid mind, you know? So pride is an issue. Yeah. I have to be comfortable fast. Either that or make you think that I'm comfortable. That way you ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was able to overcome that real fast. I had to learn shit. You gotta watch about 8 feet in front of you, 10 feet in front of you, or you might fall. Cause a little rock, a little chip in the dirt, a little chip in the sidewalk, and I'm face first. You know what I mean? It's like skateboard wheels. Exactly how I could explain it to you. Skateboard wheels. Yeah. But I'm comfortable with falling. I could fall and I can get myself back up in my chair with a smile on my face instead of before a couple of years ago. I'd have been pissed off. More mad at the situation, you know? Like I'll fall out my shit. And my first situation is looking around. At first, depending on where I am, at first it might be, of course, you know, let me make sure nobody saw me in my vulnerable state so they can hurt me, like, you know, enemies wise and whatnot. But it went beyond that. It went to like almost a complex type shit. Like I don't want nobody laughing at me. I don't want nobody pitying me. Like if I were to fall, I don't want oh, poor him. Like I'm quick to be like, hey, fuck you, back up. Like I got it. To now, today, this time right now, we trip and fall in our daily life. So I'm a trip and fall myself. One of these last times that I fell out my shit, a dude offered help. And I was like, man, you know, like in my head, I'm like, I want to be in my chair fast. This dude's offering to help me. He's, you know. So, hey, look, bend your knee real quick. Bam. I got in my chair. That in itself, though, it was comfort. It was a different level of me being comfortable with myself. You feel me? Because before it was all pride. It was, I got it myself. I'm strong. I can do everything myself. You ain't gotta help me. Regardless if it takes me an hour, I'm gonna do this myself. Over choosing the humbler way, the smarter way, taking help and doing it for 5 minutes. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, comfortable in my situation. I am very comfortable in my situation. It was a bitch though. It was a bitch. After when I first woke up and seen that I had a shit bag, that I had a colostomy bag, whatever, man, I was crying. First thing in my stupid little young mind was, I ain't gonna get no more bitches. That's the first thing that went through my head. Not thinking my intestines fucking exposed. Not thinking, you know, like this is a new situation. You know what I mean? But fuck, man. That shit it's shit you gotta get used to fast. If you don't get used to it fast, it's gonna get the better of you. It's gonna get the better of you. Then it's gonna become some shit that you're looking at now. Ain't nobody even seeing that shit no more. It could be the wheelchair, it could be a birthmark, it could be a scar. The world ain't even seeing that shit, bro. And you're vibing on it so hard that you make that shit shine brighter than you.
Too much energy into it.
Yeah, and once you dug your shine for something that you feel bad about, you're on a road, you're on a spiral down right now, man. And I had no time for that.
I mean, the mind is a powerful thing, you know what I mean? If you stress out or if you fixate on certain things, you can possibly, you can make yourself sick. You got to really watch your energy, watch where your mind is at, how you're thinking. I can imagine, you know what I mean? That is a big process with that, bro. I mean, how's your support system? Like, you know what I mean? With people around you, bro.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? But, you know, now that your mom has passed and your pops, rest in peace, I mean, have passed, moved on. You know what I mean? You have an amazing support system, brother.
Man, yeah.
Got a lot of good people around you?
I got a lot of good people around me, man. I do. I got a lot of people that give a fuck about me, that appreciate the different growth paths that I'm taking, the things that I'm doing. There's rarely, if ever, a bad word to say. There's never really a bad word to say. It's always like, if I got this popping, it's like, oh, hell yeah, you need a ride? Or, man, like, for example, before I came here, like, my wife, she gave me Olympia.
Yeah.
She hit me with the sage, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you want to call that, but if that ain't support, spiritual, emotional, energetical, if that's not a word, it is now.
I mean, it's it's huge, bro. I think it's huge, bro. She just fucking, I mean, life is energy. The people around you are energy, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You have negative people around you. I mean, you're going for the negativity. I mean, positivity is so contagious, my G.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like it's starting of your day. Like, how would it be if someone said, hey, you know what? Have a fucking great day. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know?
Just that, you know, that was a fucking hypothetical situation. You know, and felt good.
And all day you're thinking about, man, this fool said this shit retarded as fuck. And you laugh about it the whole day, but it just puts you on a fucking vibe where it's just like, and then you're just looking at everyone smiling and most shit, definitely. Dog. I mean, positivity is contagious. And sometimes, I live in a glass house, brother, and sometimes, you know, we can tend to fall off that a little bit, you know what I mean? And you know, like I always try to redirect try to have the good energy with people around me or whatnot. Yeah. Before my energy was really, really low, very poor, bro. You know what I mean? Bad energy. But you know, I mean, I knew coming in, even just talking to you on the phone and everything. I was like, yeah, I felt your energy over the phone, bro. I was like, it's gonna be good right here, dog.
And not for nothing, I got that. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I get that from shit. I just get that a lot in general. I gotta give that up to moms. Like, she was a very, 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 very bright person. If you met her, if she was the old lady that passes by your house to go to the little donut shop every day, you're gonna wind up calling her mama. She had a little vibe to it that you're like, hey viejita.
Yeah.
Hey mama.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. That's who. When she moved out and we went to go see her in Watts,
she had a lot of charisma.
Yeah, and motherfuckers like, that's mama. What you talking about? Like, bitch, that's my mama. What you mean? Yeah. That's my mama too. All right, cool. Yeah, she could be your mama.
Yeah.
She's everybody's mama.
Yeah. So you get your charisma from moms.
I damn sure don't get it from my dad. I damn sure don't get it from his ass. But
and that's a good tool, man. It's a good gene. It's a good fucking to have into doing what you're doing now.
Yeah.
You know, the stand up, sitting down comedy, my boy. You know what I mean? And man, we need to get the world back in order, bro. So we can everybody right here, we can all go watch this dude just fucking murder a stage out, dog. Man, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you know, as soon as this shit opens up and you got your first gig, my boy, I mean, bro, let me know, dog. I'll buy the ticket, whatever the fuck, bro. Right. I just want to come through and support, my boy.
Yeah, that's love, bro.
Yeah,
that's
off the rip, my G. You know what I mean? That's dope, dog. That's dope, homie. I mean, where do you see yourself? Like, do you set goals? Or you're so obviously you're goal orientated, but do you have a point in time where, like, you know, I need to be right here at this time? I mean, do you?
That's what I need to work on. I need to work on setting a time frame for goals instead of just goals in general.
I mean, it's hard to right now because we're kind of like the world is in limbo right now, dog.
I can't blame it on that.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I was at before the Rona.
I mean, but this is a time right now where you can be sharpening your craft, dog. I mean, you can be doing shit on Instagram, bro, just to kind of like, you know, just throw little shit out there and just see kind of what works. But I get it with what you guys do. Your real reaction is in front of a live audience, correct?
Yeah. That's. I mean, I went to a little Zoom comedy show like a few weeks ago. It was a trip. You ever had one of them little court phone calls when, like, your PO calls you and he's like, hey, look, check it out. We're going to leave your ass in jail. Like, we ain't letting you out, just so you know it's a violation with you.
Yeah.
It was like that, except with, like, 12 people. It was a trip. And then they would, like, zoom in on the one comic. And he's performing either on your phone, on your laptop, whatever. It was some fucking Jetson-ass Black Mirror shit, man. It was some shit.
That's tight, dog.
It's cool. It's cool. You know, you get to do your thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best it's going to get right now. I mean, I hear some states are opening up with some clubs, dog, where fools are performing, bro.
Yeah, there's some like, well, I found one open mic down here. I'm not gonna really mention where it's at because I don't know. Maybe they might open up and not. Next time I find out, they just gotta close the fuck down.
Yeah, you don't want to get them in trouble.
So you know, safe with me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you know, shit, them open mics is a motherfucker, man. So as far as goals go, how you were saying, my next goal, as far as the Haha Club opens up or any other club that provides footage, or my cousin Carlos, you know, that motherfucker, he's there with the camera, he records, you know, I'm sure anybody that would be there with me would record. So I just gotta work on getting more footage.
Building up a resume.
Just build up that resume.
You gotta put that shit on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, build up that resume. YouTube footage, get that little 5 minutes, get that little 15 minutes, start dishing it out to the clubs.
Yeah.
Get that little regular spot. Once you work your way in, I work my way in. Doors can open up, different doors. Because that's what comedy does. Comedy opens up a lot of doors regardless. Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking, if anybody wants to ask the homie any questions right here, shoot the questions while we're shooting this right now, you know? Any questions for the homie Elias right here? Shoot them.
Yep.
She's saying energy, all life, positivity. Most definitely. I mean, that's what we're trying to do right here. I mean, I don't always get it right. Good energy, good vibes, and positivity. Daphne, what up? Appreciate that. You know the vibes. Eddie, what up, homie? You get what you give. Well, let me see what we got here. We see you.
Shit. Yeah, what up, man? Angel, what's going on?
Any questions for the homie right here? Let's answer. Let's open it up. Let's open up the chat line. The chat line, the Goonies, man, they always fucking I call them the Goonies because they a bunch of goons right here. These fucking
like savages.
Yeah, a lot of the homies that are right here that are chopping it up, dog. You know what I mean? They are always right here with me, dog. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I mean they'll let motherfuckers have it sometimes, and sometimes I just laugh. I shake my head. I like these motherfuckers are savages, dog. Straight goons, homie. Okay. But it's let's see what we got right here.
Shot?
Give them a beer, or where you get shot.
I don't drink. Oh yeah, where'd I get shot? I took 3 to the back. I took 3 to my left side, and then 4 down here and 1 in my hip the first time. Then the second time, it was 1 in my left ankle. So, 12.
What's your Instagram, G? It's right there on the. If you look right here in the bottom, right here, that's his Instagram right there. And make sure everybody goes and follows a homie right there. That's why his shit's right there.
See that one coming up right there on the side, right there, that one.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Right there.
When's your next comedy show?
I haven't even done my first comedy show, really. The first kind of almost comedy show I did turned out to be just the overhyped open mic. Host got a little drunk, things went a little funny. So shows right now, there's no shows. I'm just working on what I'm gonna do next.
Hell yeah. Hey, shout out to Mauricio from New York. Appreciate East Coast tapping in. Much love. You got a Twitter, my boy? Do you got a Twitter, though?
Nah, I don't got no Twitter.
I ain't got a Twitter either. Hi, mijo. It's Vicky from Long Beach.
Oh, shit.
Mom.
No, my tia.
Okay.
Maybe.
Adding him on IG right now. John McHugh, that's a homie. How bad did it burn or hurt?
It didn't burn at all. Being that I got hit all in my all up in the main section, center mass and shit, I guess my body kind of went into shock, so I didn't get no burn. But it just felt like I was getting very, very rapid punches, like not Michael Jackson. Damn,
those are the wrong punches.
Yeah. Nah, like Mike Tyson was giving it to me fast. You know, it was just very, very strong hits.
Some was asked about the tech.
But healing was a motherfucker. That was the most agonizing part, the recovery. You
ever try hand modeling? Max Powers.
Hand modeling.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
What the fuck? I clip my nails though too, so that's good.
I'm gonna check him out. I asked before, but I'll ask again. How many minutes have you put together? The first 30 minutes are brutal. How many minutes have you put together for? I believe he's talking about your comedy.
Man, you know, right now I can't even really say that I have 5 minutes up and ready. I got little sections of things that I'm working on. You know, like I got a couple of seconds of this, a couple of seconds of that. All of them just babies getting fed, just plants getting watered. You feel me?
Shout out from Chino. What up? Chino in the house. What kind of music you listen to, bro? I mean, who you fucking with right now, dog?
I fuck with all types of music, bro. Man, I love R&B.
Yeah.
I love R&B.
You seem like a smooth operator, dog. So I can see you on some R&B.
Yeah, I love R&B. It could be from old school, whatever. I might get shit for this, but R. Kelly, you know, Black Street, Boys to Men, to today, Trey Songz, Pretty Ricky, whatever you want to name, you know, Tank type shit.
Yeah.
Like that's my number one type shit. If I could pick a favorite type of music, a favorite genre, R&B is my favorite genre of music.
Yeah.
But I love classical. Classical's a shit. Like that shit gets my head going. Like opera as well.
Yeah.
Like Pavarotti, whatever. Like I can hear that in the shower. Like and my mind could just go.
I mean, what do you do for fun? Like when everything's opened up and shit. Like what is your like something like you and baby are gonna do? Like hey, we gonna woo. I mean, like what do you guys do?
We gonna eat. We gonna eat and be around like some trees, man. We gonna eat, be around some water, some trees.
You ever go to Big Bear or anything like that?
No, not yet. She wants to go camping. My mother-in-law and my wife want to go camping pretty soon. Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be something to do.
I mean, it's a good time to do that right now, just because of it's like social distancing. I mean, like I heard like the places where they sell like motor homes and campers and all that shit. I heard these motherfuckers are just like selling out, bro. Because I mean, that's just like what to do right now. People are getting out to the wilderness and away from everybody, bro, and just enjoying that fucking nature, dog.
Yeah, I feel it.
That fresh air, dog. I mean, it's beautiful out there, bro.
You get that connection with nature. It's you get away from the city.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like even though coming this way from LA. Like, it was like, oh, shit. Like, y'all got more greenery here than over there.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. Like, I get to see some green. Like, we got parks and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there was a little section that we pulled into.
Yeah.
That had a cool little amount of green.
Yeah,
and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
All right, let me get that shit in there. Let me get that shit in front of the small back.
Yeah, no doubt, dog. Yeah, it's always good, dog.
112. Yeah.
Let me see what else we got right here.
Definitely.
You were in the video... Dopey video?
Yeah, that's that day.
Oh, that was that day.
That was that day.
Who was it? What artist is that, bro?
Young Dopey.
Young Dopey?
Yeah, little hood rapper, doing his thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. This is a real great interview. Thanks for telling your story. I appreciate you listening, and thank you as well, my boy, for telling your story, dog.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this has been great, dog. Why do you keep on saying what time you coming home? Do you know that person?
Oh, that's baby. That's baby.
Oh, is that baby?
Yeah, that's baby.
I read that shit like 5 times.
Hell yeah, that's baby.
Do you fuck with any of the besides you said you were in the Young Dopey video? You fuck with any of the homies that are rapping right now?
As far as like
the homies rapping right now, there's a lot of homies rapping.
Oh, like
right
Chicano
now.
rap type shit.
I mean, I can't necessarily call it like Chicano rap, dog, but I mean like you got Bozo, You got you got King Little G. You got just different artists out there. I mean, I don't think you can label them Chicano rap.
Okay,
I think they're doing more like
that little era is kind of.
Yeah, they're coming out with like they're like more like
it's almost like trap kind of music.
Yeah, they're like doing their shit now, bro. You know what I mean?
You know what? Real talk. Out of like homies doing it right now, out of dudes like you and individuals like you and myself, I'd have to say there's just this young kid I just saw. Jay Bless is cool. Jay Bless is straight.
Yeah.
Gangsta Wish.
Okay.
He's cool. He got some cool little shit, you know?
Yeah.
Got some little funky shit.
That's tight. I gotta peep that dude out. I ain't heard of that dude.
Yeah. G's the Wish. Where you gonna look it up? G's the Wish.
Okay.
I guess I'm not really too familiar with too many in the scenario.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's a lot of cats out there, dog. There's a lot of homies doing their thing and shit, dog.
Like I fuck with reggaeton. I fuck with I fuck with Yellow Wolf. I love fuck with Yellow Wolf's ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. I got a broad spectrum of music.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Pedro Hernandez, good looking out, my G. Always fucking looking out.
That's
Appreciate
right.
you, doggy. Much love. Much love. What does that say? Silent Bad News got the bangers. Free dopey. Shout out to everybody tapping in shit. We're already going on 2 hours and 50 minutes, my G.
Shit,
yeah,
right.
dog. This time
flies when you're having fun, bro.
This really went by quick, bro.
Hey, no lie. I thought we was barely like completing 2 hours in.
I think when we turned that air conditioner on and it got it right, bro, and it kind of like eased it up, dog.
Yeah.
If we didn't take that air conditioner here,
We fell into the time warp real quick. It was
Yeah, no doubt, my boy. But just like heading out of here, bro, is there anything that you want to plug? Anything else you want to say, my G? You know,
man. Plug wise, the Instagram is The Seated Entertainer. YouTube channel has nothing on it right now, but it will. I will have some content after the Rona's gone, because I gotta upload some shit if I have any skits or anything or any things like that going on. That'll go on YouTube. Man, stay positive. This is a fucked up time. This is a crazy time. This is a crazy ass time in the world. I mean, we should have always stayed positive, but it's just we're at different points in our life, so we don't know. We don't know no better. Get your money, work, man. Do what you gotta do. Kick it with the people that you know love you for the reasons you love them. Do what you want to do. If it falls into parameters, into the positive parameters, you know, because I'm not gonna tell a pedophile to go try to touch somebody.
Yeah, I get it.
But just keep that shit. Be positive. You can do it all. I can do whatever I want.
I mean, to all the people out there, you know what I mean, that feel like they can't.
There is no can't.
And look at this dude right here,
There is no
doing
can.
it, bro. I mean, this dude right here is a fucking inspiration right here. I mean, he's an inspiration for me. I mean, we really gotta, you know what I mean, don't take life for granted. Don't take nothing for granted, you know what I mean? Appreciate life and, whatever cards you have laying in front of you, play them the best way you can.
Hey, man, you can't complain about them. Just figure it the fuck out. If I could tell you anything, figure it out.
Figure it out.
I mean, control your situation and figure it out.
It took me a lot of years to figure my life out, bro.
I'm still figuring it out, man.
Yeah, I am too, dog.
know?
I am too, dog. But I'm making strides, and I have this blueprint that I've been following that is working out, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, we all have to figure it out and stay the course, dog. I mean, what up, homeboy? I've been shot before. That was going through your mind what was going through your mind at the time? I think you spoke on that in the beginning.
Yeah.
You can play that back, my G. And you can Lux play some Young Dopey. I'm gonna check him out. I ain't really heard of shout out for Wes Adams. What up, Joshua? You inspired me today. No lie, Mauricio. That's shot to you right there,
That's
my
what.
G.
That's man. If I can do that, that's what I'm here for.
Hey,
check everything.
I like this question right here. Andrew Martinez. He said, "Homie, can you still drive?" Wait.
What?
Yeah, can you still drive?
I was telling you about the whole thing, man.
Yeah, speak of it.
Yeah, I can. What I do, there's 2 different hand controls that I can use to drive. There's some that are expensive, so we won't even get into those. I got some ones that is like you put them into, you can take them into, you install them into a car, and then remove them. They're removable, and it's pretty much a situation where it's a gas and a brake kind of thing, and there's levers that go down to the gas and brake. So I'm gonna be getting my license soon. So y'all give me good luck and all that. Don't put no black candles.
Hell yeah, my boy, get that shit. Don't
If you want to look it up though, it's called handicap hand controls. So that's just if they want to see exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google will pop it up.
I mean, how good are you gonna feel when you just fucking get on that road by yourself, my G?
Man, I've repeated see, he's nodding his head because I've said this already a couple times. My nephew, he's taken me to drive a couple times. You know, he's like, hey Theo, let's go. You know, you gotta practice. It's your test. So cool. He's taking me. Bam. This very last time that the day I was supposed to take my driven test, that was a no-go. You know, that way I was dry run. So on the way back home, he wanted to stop by to get a little something to swig on. So I was like, cool. I usually pull into the red spot, hit the hazards, you know, the anytimes. But there was somebody already doing that right there. You feel me? I was right there. I was on somebody else parked on the side. So I was like, hey, look, I'm gonna swoop around the block real quick. I'm gonna come in I'm gonna pick you up. So this is just a block that I'm talking about. I drove like this. I doom. That's how far I drove. And that fucking little drive, my boy, it was liberating.
It released a bunch of dopamines in your fucking brain.
No shit. Serotonin, dopamine, and all that, man. It was so liberating. Like it's a trip.
Yeah.
So it's
freedom.
Like a little sample, like the first time you ever had Jamba Juice, just a little sample type shit. Like damn. And it was straight. I even told him when I picked him up, I was like, man, what up? What's happening?
Jump in.
You know, come on, guys.
You need a ride?
You need a ride.
Yeah.
So I could just imagine what it's like, you know?
Yeah.
I know driving is gonna be a whole different thing. And that's gonna come in with this comedy itself. Everything has this little comedy, you know? My first road rage incident is gonna be fucking hilarious. Homeboy is gonna think I'm gonna hop out of the car and trip on him. Nah, I'm pulling out my chair. Like, what? Oh shit. Never mind. Nah, come here, motherfucker. You want me to put my chair together if you want pello. You want beef? Come on. Put my chair together. We gonna get down. It's gonna be, man, it's just gotta find the funny in everything.
You got so much raw material. You got so much uncharted material, bro, that you can really like go in on, dog.
Yeah.
You are gonna be, you're gonna be great, my boy. You're great already.
That's highly appreciated.
You know, and you use that material. You use those cards that were dealt to you, my boy, and kill that motherfucking game, my G.
I appreciate that.
Kill that game, homie. Let them know, homie.
And that's the murder I'm gonna get away with.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog. Hey, my boy, thank you so much for blessing the platform. Let's after this pandemic is done with, which it should be done soon, because as we know, Russia's got the fucking vaccine. I mean, if you haven't been watching the news, Russia got the vaccine, so we should be back in the regular world real soon. But let's get you back, bro. Let's get some gigs in. You know what I mean? I need to catch at least one of them, bro, and then let's bring you back, bro. You know what I mean? On that other level that we're talking about. You know what I mean? You said you're always evolving. You're always,
you have to.
You know what I mean?
You
Let's get you back soon, my boy. Thank you so much once again for blessing the platform.
It's been an honor. It's been a real honor being here, though. I watched a lot of your stuff, watched a lot of your content. It's an honor being here, bro.
I mean, it's a working process, bro. I mean, it's an honor having you here, bro. You know what I mean? You know, bro, this is what this bitch is all about. This podcast is all about, dog.
Right,
this right here, these stories right here, bro.
Right.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? But on the flip side, you about to kill the game, my G.
Man, I'm just waiting on them to lift the gates. Yeah. I'm trying to squeeze in these little speakeasy open mics real quick, try to work what I could work on real quick, you know?
Yeah.
As soon as they open up the legit shit, open up some shit that I could actually start doing, we're on, man. We're back on.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, everybody give it up for Elias Zepeda.